Hey everyone, welcome to F.A.T.E, the first stream for F.A.T.E. Welcome back to Steel Dawn as well. I'm Connor. With me on this is Bob,
This is my final intro line.
Blake,
Hey everyone.
and Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And as I mentioned, we are getting started on a new story for you called F.A.T.E. Blake, do you sort of want to explain more about this? Set it up for the viewers, and also set up what we're doing here, where people on YouTube
set up the
can
format as
join
well.
our stage.
Yeah, let me take notes on all those things. All right. Yeah, so F.A.T.E. We found this story sort of came to us from a story called what the hell was it even called, Connor?
Oh, right. This was Blade's crossover.
Blade's crossover. Yeah, so Blade, at the end of Blade's crossover was a chapter that was just written by another guy. That guy is QB Gear. And I read QB Gear's story, F.A.T.E., and it was amazing. It is amazing. So F.A.T.E. is Blade wanted his character to be in F.A.T.E., and he wanted to use a chapter from F.A.T.E. in his story. And so that's how we ended up finding it. And again, I read through it. It was amazing. F.A.T.E. is kind of the quintessential fanfic. Connor's called it the fanfic. It has a little bit of everything you see in bad fan fiction. But what makes it special is its writer, QB Gear, is clearly somebody who's maybe actually read a book before in his life, and not just other fan fiction. Because this isn't just 60 chapters of dicking around, me, my friends, and Pawna style. This is an actual epic story, and I say epic as an epic in the mind of a 14-year-old who has read a lot of Percy Jackson and watched a lot of Naruto.
Right.
And it's an amazing story, and there's a lot of lines. At first, how we were going to do it was people would submit their lines, we would edit them into the story. Ended up being impossible. It took forever to edit. It was really hard to logistically manage. It was clear that if we were going to read the story, that wasn't going to work. But we still wanted it to be interactive. So we came up with this idea. We are going to stream the story. We're going to read it for you live, riff it live. And then for the smaller roles, you'll be able to, in the Discord chat, we'll say, hey, who wants to voice this character? You'll be able to say, oh, I do. And we will be able to pull you in, and you'll get to voice the character live on stream and talk to us, and it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Does that sound fair?
So to make it perfectly clear, if you see in the bottom right corner of the stream, if you're watching the stream, you can see it says F.A.T.E. stream and then us, and then you can see 14 listening. Those people are in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, you can join this stage channel, and you'll be able to raise your hand when it's time for a voice. We'll call on someone. We actually have a moderator in there. We're not sure if we'll need a moderator in future streams, but we just want to be prepared. And so the moderator is going to pull somebody from who's raised their hand, bring them in. We chat with them. They voice their line, and then they go. And we continue with the story. And I do want to say I am also paying attention to the Discord chat and the YouTube chat. So if you're just here to listen or just watch, that's fine. You don't have to participate. If you do want to participate, you're going to have to join the Discord, but we can see your comments on either side. So I will be able to, chime in with that if needed. Also there will be less latency if you're in the Discord, because they're listening to us live. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, you guys want to get started, or is there anything else we need to announce? By the way, we went over a lot of this in the announcement video that nobody saw. And we also changed things with the Patreon. I just want to throw this out there. Our Patreon has no tiers except for the $1 tier now. Everything is geared towards F.A.T.E. So if you donate $1, you have priority in
everything is QB geared towards F.A.T.E.
Yeah, QB geared towards F.A.T.E. So if you are a patron, we'll give you extra consideration when we're choosing people to pull in for F.A.T.E. voices. We will still try to get everybody, as many people as we can by the end of the series.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. So are we ready to begin riffing and reading?
Yeah.
And reading and riffing. All right. In that case,
today we're going to be covering how many chapters? 2?
1 and 2.
Yeah.
All right. And this, oh boy, I'm so excited. I don't even want to say anything else. Let's just go. So
right.
F.A.T.E. by QB Gear. Author's chapter notes. Hello, every pony. Well, here it is, my first fanfic. I hope that every pony likes it. Feel free to comment on things if you like, and if you want questions answered, please do not hesitate to ask me. Enjoy.
We're not gonna do that.
That's like Apple
Obviously
Cabin
don't reject
Foods.
this
You
person,
know,
yeah.
if you need to ask, ask. So chapter 1, the main 6 bronies.
Oh shit.
And you might be like, oh, the main 6 bronies. What's the first thing we read in the chapter? Government HQ, May 12th, 1 week ago.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we popped in Metal Gear
Why
Solid
do
over here.
people-
Yeah.
Why does it not occur to people that it's a little weird to start in a flashback? We haven't established when we are. It can't be 1 week before nothing.
Well, I
We'll
mean,
see.
I just like that we jump into a Tom Clancy novel for our
Yeah.
our My Little Pony. It
Yeah.
was 10:56 a.m. in the morning, and offices were full with
Oh, I thought it
people
was
working
10:56
and chatting
a.m.
with
in the
each other.
afternoon.
Yeah, others were being lazy, and others were pulling pranks on their friends to kill time.
Oh my god,
You
did you
ever
shit in the copier again?
You ever gone to the government HQ office and just pulled some sick fucking pranks on your buds?
Yeah,
Whoops,
call
I
the
hit the
SWAT
mute
team next
button.
door and have them swat.
Just kidding.
But in the war room, up on the 50th floor, a conversation was taking place.
50th floor, Jesus, where are we? Not in the Pentagon,
On
that's
the
for
50th
sure.
floor. The
Yeah.
government
Well,
HQ.
We'll find out where the
Yeah.
story takes place, and
In a bit,
in a few.
actually.
Oh,
Chief
right.
Lucy.
I'm Lucy, aren't I?
But this
Yeah, I
is not
forgot.
Lucy. Who is this?
Whoa.
This
No,
was
this
a
is Chief
floating
Commander
voice.
Lucy.
Oh shit.
No. I will say, right now he's trying to be vague with who these characters are, so it's very confusing. But it will be clear later who they are. Chief, if I may ask as to why we have to keep protecting the poor people of Newport City?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Newport City is from Ghost in the Shell. That's
Yeah.
where... This is not the United
Yeah.
States.
So this is the government HQ of Newport City from Ghost in the Shell.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Okay, they really
Yeah.
centralized into one building.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 50 fucking floors of government.
Yeah.
Their chief, known to all of Newport City as Chief Commander Lucy, was wearing a black long-sleeve shirt, baggy pants, and a silver necklace with a ruby in the center.
Oh man, that's classic government attire. Baggy pants.
Shantae, yeah. She sighs as she hears this.
Look, I've been over this with the three of you time and again. She shout. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah.
That's the other quote.
Missing quote. She shouts, causing the 3 men to jump in fear.
I knew the missing quote was coming. I still fucked it up.
Oh man, time for a real Taylor Swift moment here.
I have to protect the poor souls of Newport City for my fucking reputation. If this wasn't about my reputation, then I would leave them to fucking die and rot for all I care. Do I make myself clear?
Fucking care.
Wow.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that Boy Wonder movie where he keeps saying fucking really weird.
Oh man, good old boy wonder.
Classic.
They then looked at each other and nodded
Hold on,
at
real
her.
quick. I just want to be clear. I don't think she's a good guy.
Do you make yourself clear, Bob?
I don't know if she made herself clear.
Yeah. They then looked at each other and nodded at her as she then got up from her seat and walked out of the room. As she was gone, the 3 men
Whoa.
looked at each other and smiled evilly.
When
One
I'm
man,
gone.
one man. That's what we do at the end of recordings. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we cheer and then we smile.
Cheer and clap. Yay! And then we smile evilly.
at each other. One man
Exactly.
turned into a black alicorn with a white horn and red zebra strips on his body. He then
Zebra
laid his
strips.
zebra jerky, man. It's the curse jerky.
Delicious.
On his body. He then laid his front hooves on the table as he then began to speak.
Okay, I gotta say. So someone asked if there was going to be a portal in the chat. Somebody asked if there was going to be a portal and somebody was going to fall through. No,
Nope.
they're just here.
This is just where the story takes place.
No one needs
It's
to
all
explain
here.
it. It's here.
Just Newport City from Ghost in the Shell is just our setting.
And
I
can
can't wait for the Laughing Man to show up. I'm hyped.
Blake, you know who this is. Can you just tell us who's voicing them? Okay, you don't know.
Yeah. It's kind
Because
of
I don't want to spoil the names yet.
yeah. We'll keep it a little secret.
Okay,
think,
who voices them though?
Since it was Black Alicorn, this would be BH, so that'd be me. So,
Okay.
well, our master was right. She is the one that our master is very interested in.
I'm gonna say the word "our master" as much as possible in one sentence.
Wait,
Yeah.
nope, that wasn't, because you look
Yeah.
at the next line.
Also, someone asked in the Discord chat, how does one smile evil? I have a screen cap Bob sent to me in like 2014. It is called evil.bitmap. I'm going to send that to the chat, and you guys
What?
will see.
Why did I save it as a bitmap?
Because at the time, the two of like we were both memeing
Okay.
by saving things as bitmaps. Oh wow, it doesn't even embed. You'll have to download it. It's cursed.
Look
right.
at this. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, she looks like a little baby.
Let me see this. Hang on.
It's-
This is
it's
from the
really-
Skype days. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
this is an ancient picture.
Oh my god, it's an evil smile.
That
This was back when you went by Jeff Rocks.
yeah.
Yo, oh yeah, that's when I had the nanohot picture, didn't
Well,
I?
yeah.
Cough,
Look at your
cough.
taskbar, Bob. It's
Thank
so
you.
old.
Thank you, Andrew. Okay. Yeah.
That is how you smile evil. Yeah, there you go, Andre.
That's
All
what
right.
we do after every recording.
Yeah, that's me after every recording. All right.
Holy shit. I didn't see Connor in the back, like over my shoulder for a second. Like you can see me in the corner there, and then there's Connor standing over my shoulder. And like, oh my god. When you see this, you'll shit bricks.
Yeah, you will.
We'll die.
All right. So, F.A.T.E. The other man then spoke up. And then I guess it was well, Vanished. Or, yeah.
Sure.
well, yeah, who knows? Well, Vanished. Let's hope that Lord Discord and Lucy will be a wonderful and chaotic couple. Chaotic neutral. They all then chuckled in unison in the dark lit room.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to say, Luna and Moon said about that picture. Mid 2010s channel, awesome member time.
Yeah.
That's not true.
You know,
Like,
it's not
when you
that
had
far
that
off.
look, you would have fitted perfectly.
It
on
was
channel
mid
awesome.
2000s. It was mid 2000s. It
Yeah.
checks out.
Yeah.
Oh, good. People are jumping into the Discord again.
Back
Okay.
when I had that sick bowl cut, like like the Beatles. All right, let's see. Let's continue.
This feels more like a
let's
sleepover than a
continue.
government agency. Yeah. let's
Yeah,
go.
well, kind of. Newport City, May 17th.
1 week
All right.
later?
Yeah, so here we go. You're about to be introduced to the main character, Clayton. I will say the author's real name is Clayton, so this is a super duper self-insert.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this guy. You're gonna fall in love with
Yeah.
Clayton.
Oh.
Well, I mean, platonically.
Oh, I see. Okay. Whew. That was close.
All right, let's Clayton's mom.
Clayton's mom was that was gonna be me. Okay. Clayton, wake up! You're gonna be late.
Sorry, I just can't.
Narrators,
His mother said on the other side of his door. She then heard him fall out of his bed and groan.
Hey, Mom, what time is it?
He asked, as he then got up and walked to the bathroom in his room to brush his teeth and wash his face, and proceeded to open his door and walk out the room shirtless
Oh, no.
and in his sweat pants with a number 5 on the side.
What a sentence!
Matlock 101 only chuckled. Oh, I'm sorry. His mother only chuckled and smiled as she gave him an answer.
What a fucking sentence!
It's 9 a.m, and you have no school anymore because you told us that you were not ready for it this year. Plus, you have plans to do with your friends today.
Yeah, senior skip year.
Yeah, I had no idea. Connor and I did the senior dig because we were doing the junior slide. But you're saying that we could have done the senior skip? We could have just fucked off? That was allowed?
Hey,
Let me say, when my wife told me that there were days where she didn't want to go to school and her parents would just call her out sick, I was flabbergasted because my parents would never have done that.
yeah.
But now I'm finding out there were parents who would just take their kids out of school completely.
Yeah, this is
like,
a
oh, who cares?
year where Clayton didn't want to go to school and his parents called him out.
Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, I've got a note from the doctor that says he can't learn anything.
Dude, he did the Covenant
More right than
speed
you
run
think.
strat, the senior
Okay.
skip.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all
the
right,
whole year.
beautiful.
He then walked back into his room and closed his door gently and started getting dressed.
Anything else I should know about today, Mom?
Like he's getting a mission briefing.
Yeah.
He said as he put on his army pants and blue sleeveless shirt, his polo laceless shoes, his worn out old Brooklyn Express jacket that he got 3 years ago from his mother, and he put on his black fingerless gloves and his black Kamina sunglasses that he got last week. As he walked out, he then looked over to his bedside and saw his Devil May Cry 3 Yamato katana that his father got him as a gift last month.
I cannot take this.
And put it over his shoulder as he walked out of his room. Notice that his signature look is literally like a week old.
This is what we mean. This is taken straight out of the mid-2000s.
I'm going to
Kamina
die.
sunglasses, Devil May Cry katana, beautiful. Oh my God, beautiful.
This is
I
why
love
we
that
said
he's
it's
putting on
the
army
Urban-
pants. He's putting on army pants over his sweatpants.
See, here's the thing. This
I'm
is why
gonna
we said like
die.
this is the omnific, the Urfic. It's because it's like he's every OC you could possibly be. My Little Pony, leather jacket, anime sunglasses, and sword.
Incredible.
You know what he's missing? He's missing the Converse. He's missing
Yeah.
Converse or no, I guess he had a military
Combat boots.
pants. Yeah, I was gonna say combat boots. He's
Yeah,
just
combat
missing some
boots.
Converse and
Yeah,
combat
well,
boots.
for some reason, OCs always wear Converse or combat boots. I've never understood it, but
Yeah, because no one's ever just worn shoes.
shoes. Yeah.
Why? How come we never see an OC who's wearing like, I don't know, fucking Nikes?
Yeah.
Not even Air
He's got his
Jordans. It's just
Yeezys.
mean regular ass Nikes.
I want to see an OC with either the Yeezys or some fucking sick Tims, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Tim's, that'd be good.
The OC with the Tims, yo.
Yeah, like Anjay said, this is not an OC, this is the OC, exactly. He walked over and hugged his mother and stepped back a bit as his mother then snapped her fingers. Oh.
Oh, by the way, Clayton, you did kind of miss your show today.
Clayton just blinked as he had no idea what his mother was talking about until it hit him. He forgot until he remembered.
Yeah.
In the wild, he forgot until he remembered.
Oh shit!
He thought as he then ran downstairs and saw his father watching My Little Pony. As he was laying on the sofa.
Yeah, oh my
I'm
God.
gonna die.
You're gonna see some incredible things here. So, Dad! Did I miss it?
He asked. His father looked at him and sighed with a smile. On Clayton's dad.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud, but yay, you did. It was the one
Yay.
with also yay, fucking yay.
Out in
It
the
was the-
wild.
It was the one with your girlfriend doing a sonic rain boom. He said, made him blush and run his right hand through his black curly hair.
That's right. Okay. That's right. We found the one story where the kid's parents are just as crazily obsessed with My Little Pony as he is.
Are his parents actually like this, or is this like the biggest, like,
Oh,
right how you
right,
wish
maybe.
your life was?
We'll see. We'll see. This could be all a dream sequence. We'll see. Yeah,
Karina
so,
in the Discord chat said, I would drop dead
dead.
if my dad talked to me like this.
all right.
To be fair, I absolutely would do. Not
Spaghetti, yes.
Kalani, this is the human universe.
Right.
Not when
This is
you
a-
asked. You said, "Is this the human universe or the pony universe?" My answer is yes.
It's a
Okay.
tease. Like, he's just teasing, oh, your girlfriend, because you like her so much.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
pretty
know what?
sure he's not teasing.
Luna's like, I
We'll
wish I
see.
had parents that were that supportive of my interests. It's like, if your interests weren't cringe, then maybe. But when your interests are cringe and your parents are cringe, big cringe.
I'll continue. I shouldn't have broken out the scene that fast. So,
No, it's fine, man.
Dad, come on, don't tease me like that. Just because I have a huge crush on Rainbow Dash. Hell, you and Mom keep wishing that she was real so she could be a member of this family.
Oh my god. Oh.
His father
I don't think we need to say anything that stands
Yeah.
on its own.
His father only smiled, hearing his son say that, as he then saw his wife walk downstairs and pass Clayton into the living room with him. Wow, she passed Clayton
Let me
into the
just
living room with
hold on. I
Clayton.
just want to. I'm sorry. I just want to read the chat. What the fuck? Oh, now I understand. Never mind. I don't want parents that supportive. This guy was like, I shoot my parents. I want to be dead in the ground.
Dude, I like how his dad's response was one small smile.
Yeah, let's smile.
That was wild.
Yeah, let's keep going. His mother then spoke.
Bob.
Bob? Oh. We losing him. Oh, he's back.
Okay. Yes, and we will keep doing that because you are like and I think that the two of you dating would be very sweet.
Jesus Christ.
So hard.
I
It's a
think
black
you
hole.
should date this imaginary My Little Pony character. That'd be terrible if my mom said that to me. I would feel so bad.
Whew.
Yeah,
Okay.
one family pack of MLP merchandise, please. Oh, the chat makes the story, man. Oh, man.
My god.
That's so good. Keep those coming. Keep the I
Yeah.
studied the blade, but with My Little Pony.
If you have
captions.
Fate memes, the Discord is absolutely the right place. Actually, that's a good opportunity for me to remind everybody, for people who came in late, if you want to voice a character, do we have any characters for this chapter? Because it is
Only
the
a couple.
only- Yeah. Well, I think next chapter we have a couple. This chapter, I'm not sure we have any, but
it grows as the story goes on. so
yeah,
don't
exactly. Like as they introduce more characters and stuff, and there are more side people and stuff. But if you want to voice a character, you need to be in the Discord. You need to be listening in through the stage that we have set up there. And also, I didn't specify this. There should be a button down there. Please let me know if we didn't enable that correctly or whatever. But there should be a button that looks like a little hand. That's raising your hand to say you'd like to speak. That's how we'll know that you want to voice a character. So, if you want to, if you don't want to, that's fine. You don't have to. But just wanted to throw that out there and remind
we'll
people,
keep
join the
going.
Discord. And you can talk in YouTube chat or Discord chat. We don't mind. I'm trying to pay attention to both. It would be easier if everybody was just talking in Discord chat. But if you can't do that, that's fine.
All right, let's keep going. Last thing I'll read from the chat before we keep going. This is a family dynamic I never thought would exist, nor do I wish on anyone.
Yeah.
All right,
Not
let's,
only did I
let's
not
tomorrow.
think
She
it
finished with a
could exist,
chuckle
I don't
there.
want it to exist.
Yeah, so she finished with a chuckle. Clayton looked away from his parents, hiding his blush.
Okay, sorry. I gotta control some. Living with a family full of broins. Best family ever.
Broins!
He thought to himself until his iPhone went off in the kitchen. He then walked over. Android users have never felt more superior. Until his
Can you
iPhone-
remake that meme, but just put living with a family full of broids and at the bottom, best family ever?
Yeah. He thought to himself until his iPhone went off in the kitchen. He then walked over to it and grabbed it and looked at the two new messages on his phone. One was from his friend Corey and the other one was from his older sister, Lucy. He looked up at his parents, who were watching another episode of My Little Pony, when he cleared his throat, making his
Another
father
one.
pause the show and turn to him. His father looked at him with concern. "What's the matter, bud?" Clayton stared at him.
I got a text from Lucifer.
That's right. They named his older sister Lucifer.
Well, that's their nickname for her because she's so evil.
Yeah.
Both of his parents knew who this was and looked at each other, then at Clayton. So, his father said, "What does Lucy want with you all of a sudden?" He put his phone in his pocket.
I don't know, Dad. And to be honest, I really don't care about Lucifer, or should I say my ex-brony of a sister.
Jesus Christ!
The worst crime!
Holy
What's wrong with you?
Who would say such a thing?
She dared to
Lord.
stop being a brony.
Dude, imagine not being a brony.
Lovate said sentence her to death and then death again.
Yeah, the double death sentence.
Double death sentence. Get rid of
Oh man.
The only
Oh,
way you
man.
leave this fandom is in a box.
The only way you leave this fandom. He said, shuddering at the word sister coming from his lips. All right, laying it on a little heavy, bud. He then looked at the clock and saw that it was 9:46 a.m. As he then started to scamper like
Oh, man, look at him
like he's
go.
freaking Thumper or something.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that
Out of
little
the kitchen
scamp.
and to
Look
the
at him
front
go.
door. Yes, so to the front door.
Oh. Crap, I gotta go. I will see you guys later. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. Bye.
No, will he,
Yeah.
you know, to answer the
Latter.
age-old question, will he see them former or will he see them latter?
Yeah.
We'll see
Yeah.
them latter.
Yeah, the Church of Latter-day Bronies. He said as he ran out the door into his third and sadly... Let's wait a second. His third and sadly prized possession. A custom-made chopper that his sister got him for his 18th birthday last month. Yes,
Really? It seems like her only crime was that she's an ex-brony
she
so
bought
far.
him like a freaking custom-made motorcycle.
Yeah, she got
Last
him like a
month,
sick
the
chopper.
falling out must have been so fucking fast.
Yeah.
No, he's hated her since childhood, I think.
He's still
the
nice
fuck?
to her.
She's a
Really
permanent
nice.
ex-brony.
Well, yeah, Blue Jacket said, of course he just turned 18. Yeah, otherwise he couldn't fuck the horses.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Hush, don't be ridiculous.
It's
How else is he gonna fuck them?
he also wouldn't be able to drive the custom motorcycle that his
Yeah.
stupid, dumb older sister bought him.
Yeah, what a bitch. She bought me this custom chopper.
Yeah.
He got on it and pulled. This one's a real question mark for me. This next one. He got on it and pulled out his key attached to a black and red rabbit's foot and put it into the ignition and started it up and drove off.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Rabbit
yeah,
show.
yes.
Okay, let's go to the park. That is where Corey told me that we would all be hanging out as our personal spot from now on.
What does that mean?
Let me exposition a little bit.
Yeah, again, his
Expositing in thought. That's
his
beautiful.
outfit, his vehicle, his like personal hangout spot are all a month old. Like he's just got his life together.
He has only barely gotten everything. Like he's finally comfortable in his own skin.
Yeah. Yeah, the elusive dyed rabbit. Yeah, killed this rabbit, cut off its foot, dyed it black and red. It's a little disrespectful. He thought as he drove to the park with a cocky grin on his face. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The park.
Damn.
At the park, Corey. All right, at the park, Corey.
We're gonna meet a bunch of characters here.
Oh yeah, hang on. I gotta
The
get
main
the
six
voices up
Freuds.
again. So I can
The
see
main
who
six
I am.
Freuds.
Well,
my dude.
Clayton's friends.
At the park, Corey, his brother Max, Clayton's cousin Dylan, Sam, and Jack were all sitting on a large blanket talking amongst themselves about their favorite pony.
My God!
Since they were young, they all lived very close in the same area and had been friends for life. They were even bronies as well, and they all decided to make a team, which they called the Brony Family.
What would you
Each-
call that?
Each member had their favorite pony that they loved dearly. Max had Twilight Sparkle, Corey had Rarity, Sam had Applejack, Jack had Pink Eye Pie,
Oh,
Mhm.
or Pinky Pie, however you want to say that. Dylan had Fluttershy, and Clayton had Rainbow Dash. And then Max has a real turn of phrase here.
I just wow.
If you will.
I believe I was Max, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Max is a real cool guy.
Nerdy
Remember
voice. No, it was nerdy
Yeah,
voice.
that. Oh, he's a real nerdy guy.
Oh, he's not? Oh.
So guys, can someone please riddle me something?
Riddle me something, Batman. That
Hi,
famous
Brony.
phrase.
Nice T-shirt. Did you get that at the Brony store? Max said. Dylan answered.
Oh
Oh, I was
Uh,
Dylan. I can't remember. Oh
Dylan
yeah, I had a
was
note
trying
for
to
Dylan.
Trying to be
Sorry,
Clayton,
I
but
left
being
a note
lame
for-
at it.
I left a note for Dylan for myself, so I can remember how to voice him, and all I wrote was "bitch," but he's edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to be cool like Clayton, but
He's trying to be
sucks.
cool, but he's not.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "What is it, man?"
Yeah. Oh, where the hell is your cousin?
Oh, I guess it's
Yeah,
still me,
yeah.
yeah, right? Dude, Corey texted him already. Don't worry about it. He'll be here. I don't know what happened to punctuation. It's just gone now. We don't have it anymore.
Oh, that's a good image, Fluffy. I like that.
Thank you, Fluffy. I'm pinning that.
Bitches be like, I want to marry Rainbow Dash. I'm bitches. Oh man. Uh, this story's a little much for me. It's like I have like laugh asthma or something. Max only rolled his eyes and looked at his Full Metal Alchemist pocket watch and saw that it was a 1211 pum. He sighed and put his watch back into his pocket and looked up at the sky as he then felt a hand on his shoulder and looked over and saw that it was Jack's hand.
Oh my
Whoa.
god. Jack, no! Who's
Oh, I was
Jack?
also Jack.
Sounds like
Okay.
Buddy from Night Watcher.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
We're
That's
getting
what I
real
wrote.
behind the
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Buddy. Just doing the voice of Buddy from Night Watcher makes me laugh, and I don't know why.
It brings back the good memories, the good
It
times.
brings back the worst memories. I'm just kidding. Hey, I know that he and his family are just enjoying some time with him at the moment, but I know he'll be here, man. Just be cool.
Why are
Cool,
we
man.
so worked up about this?
That is a lot of words to say nothing.
Hey guys, imagine if you had like a group of 6 friends and you grew up in like from childhood, the 6 of you were like besties, and then like you all discovered the same show and there were 6 main characters and you guys are like, wow, this is great. And like all of you like a different character and you all have crushes on him except one of you. One guy just doesn't. He's like, I don't get it. I don't like the show. Would you kick him out of that group?
Yeah,
I'm just thinking, like,
maybe
I
there
feel like
used to be like 7 people in this group, and one of them didn't like My Little Pony, so they got kicked out.
And then
Yeah.
when they finally added a 7th character no one liked, they
Yeah.
brought this guy back in.
But like, also imagine you all grow up from childhood. You're all close friends, but like one of you is so important that if you're late to the meetup, the other people in the group start to like freak out and like just can't function.
That's clever, Luna. I like that. I like that. That's clever. That's good. I like it a lot.
It's just gonna be a channel full of fucking pinned memes.
I'll catch
Yeah,
up
it
on
is.
all these
And that's how I
afterwards.
prefer it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
Oh, sorry.
it's-
Who's?
Jack
Yeah,
is
where are
talking
we?
to Max.
I just.
I can't, Jack. You forget today.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But I think Sam must talk, judging by the next thing. This is very confusing.
Yeah. I can't jack you. Forget
Oh.
today is Saturday and plus summer has started
damn.
too.
And then I think Sam says this because Jack responds to Sam physically after this. So I guess Sam says this.
Yeah.
So that means a lot of people are going to want to be in the park and hang out and shit.
Damn.
Maybe planning for our hangout spot being the park wasn't a good idea.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with people wanting to hang out in the park?
They might not be bronies, and you
Yeah,
wouldn't want to
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
associate
say, like, why can't you share the
with
space?
people who could
No.
make you stop.
Absolute
really big park.
normies are hanging out at the park at the same time we are. That's not right.
It's bad association to us, to connect
the-
with people who wouldn't understand.
I
Okay,
want to fuck Rainbow Dash.
worldly folk outside of our society.
Oh God.
All hail the. Well, actually, Celestia is the Sun Queen and Luna's the Moon Queen. So yeah,
Yeah, all hail
Yeah.
the Moon Queen.
yeah. Wow. This is a brony safe space. I'll clean it up for YouTube.
Jack,
And then we will have a guest here in a second. Because
all right, yeah.
our boy Lomain helped out a ton behind the scenes with the story. I mean, a ton. And he wasn't sure if he was going to be here today, but he will be. And he had really wanted to voice Richard. So Richard's about to show up, and we'll get him in a second.
Do we get any other extras in the scene or coming up? Because if that's the case, then people should raise their hands.
Well, we'll start doing that once those other things show up. It might not be until chapter 2.
Okay.
But yeah, let's keep reading because it'll be here in just a second.
Yeah.
Jack turned over to Sam and stuck his tongue out at him as Corey intervened.
And I'll be Corey. Because he wasn't here. Oh, come on, you guys. Cut it out. He will be here. Just wait a lit.
Missing punctuation. Corey was cut off when a football hit him in the chest, causing him to fall over.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, time for a little bit of brony bullying, courtesy of Richard. Let me see if I can bring in. This is also a good chance for us to, really test run.
No, I
this
already got
format.
it. Okay, I invited him to speak.
Yep, so you just need to accept it, Lomain.
Oh,
Yeah,
is he here?
Lomain,
Is
you
our
here?
boy here?
Aw, damn. Did I hit the
Oh.
little pussy too bad?
Boom, right into it.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were gonna
I was
say
ready.
like, yeah, I'm here, but
No, he-
Well, that was just as good.
He gets into character, okay? He really, right now he is Richard. If we don't move fast, he'll bully us.
oh
yeah, I
no,
don't want to get bullied.
Yeah, moving along.
oh shit,
Yeah, and he'll stay in for a little bit because this is Richard's real
yeah,
time to shine.
yeah.
The boys then looked over to see a overweight boy with gray hair and glasses, wearing a gold and blue shirt and green shorts, walking over to them.
Jesus.
Oh,
And you're
I'm
saying he's
fucking
not
this up.
getting bullied. He's the one doing the bullying.
I thought this would be the main character,
Yeah.
judging from that fucking attire. Damn, you tell me he's got a
Low-key,
blue and gold shirt?
Low-key, I even look like Richard.
Dang.
Bubble Bass sauntering over.
Bubble Bass!
Where's the pickles?
Still no pickles.
Dylan facepalmed himself, as you usually
I
do.
thought he was gonna facepalm somebody else, just
I think that's called
slap
assault.
him right in the face.
Yeah, Dylan facepalmed himself as he knew that voice.
Facepalming someone else is pretty rude.
I lost my place 1 second. Look, I looked away for a
course.
second. He facepalmed himself. Oh, here it is. Leave us alone, Richard. We're not here to mess with you.
Dylan said to him in a medium tone.
Oh.
Nice and
I don't know.
balanced.
I don't know how
Nice.
medium your delivery was, but yeah.
But it's a medium tone.
Richard
not-
only
It's not
growls.
small or large. It's medium.
Can I get some medium wings
Yeah,
to
Richard
go with that medium tone?
and walked over to him and grabbed him by his shirt.
And why should I not mess with you little pugs, huh?
Oh,
Since
I-
summer is now here, that means I get to have all the fun I want fucking with you pussy fags.
I love
Wow.
how it's got an exclamation mark and then a comma.
Like
What a
how
fucking-
Richard is such a subtle bully, you know?
I know.
He comes on light,
Yeah,
medium
he's-
tone.
Yeah, he's really good at like easing his way into the bullying.
The only
Yeah.
thing I have a problem with the story is that if it hadn't told me that Richard was a bully, from his dialogue, I would have never been able to guess because it's too subtle.
Known.
You
Yeah,
know,
he
like
seems like a nice guy.
it's way too subtle for me to understand that he's a bully. So, you know,
Dylan only looked into his green eyes, because you needed to know, and spitted into his face, causing Richard to drop him and giving Dylan time to hide from the unnatural fuckery?
sorry, what?
Wow.
Question mark?
Hold on.
Some
There's a lot of
unnatural fuckery going
There's a
on
lot
over
of
here.
shit going on here. I just want to say real quick, CKD brings up a good point. Wait, it's summer? I thought they were taking a year off.
They are. They're starting in the summer. They're not coming back to
Intellectron also
school
brought
till
that
next
up.
summer.
Well,
Thank
keep in mind,
you,
this is
Intellectron.
not a U.S. school.
Oh, you're
I
right.
don't
I'm
know
sorry.
how-
This,
we don't know how
this does
schools
take
work in
place
Newport
in
City.
Newport
But
City.
they specifically said he's taking the year off.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he's taken from this summer to next summer off from school, you know?
Okay.
We don't know how it works.
He'll go back again next summer.
All right. Yeah, and so then Richard.
Ah, you little shit. I'm gonna break all your fucking bones when I find you.
Each one.
Where could he have hidden? I thought there was did he hide behind a fucking tree? Where did he go where you can't find him now?
Yeah, Dylan climbed up the tree.
Yeah,
He really became the ghost in this shell. He vanished.
yeah. Before he could run, I guess before he could run after him, he felt a tap on his shoulder as he turned around to see who tapped him. Wink. A hard punch was thrown to his face, making him fall face first into a tree.
You know,
Ah,
it really
A3.
helps if you want to humanize your main characters. Maybe let them get bullied a little bit first,
Yeah.
and then have them get revenge
Well,
or
dude,
like a
dude.
comeuppance for the bully. Don't just own him as soon as he shows
We'll
up.
see.
We're
Nah,
We'll
man,
see,
this is how
man.
you make a real threatening villain, okay? They appear, they say one thing, and then they get destroyed.
We'll see, man.
I was going to say, we're about to get, like, the bullies get bullied in microcosm. I told you this fic has everything. It has
Yeah.
the bullies get bullied.
Bullying's
One
not
of the,
cool. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Unless it's Alvin doing it. Alvin the chipmunks are allowed. As he looked up at his attacker, he immediately saw who had hit him.
Not you.
Said, Oh, thank you for voicing 2 characters, Lomain. Richard and...
Oh, yeah, it's the return of...
He's
the story has everything.
I'm sure other people will get to voice in other videos.
Oh, sure.
Or even later, potentially later this video.
Yeah, maybe. The boys all smiled when they saw Clayton grinning at Richard, still balling up his fist.
Yay, that's right, fat ass, it's me! Now what were you gonna go and do to my cousin, fat ass?
My cousin, fat ass?
That's, yeah.
That is my cousin, fat ass.
That's the bugbear law of insults as well. If you insult someone and you're not sure whether it's really hit home, just say the same insult again, and it'll hurt even more.
That's how I win all my debates. Also, I love it. Again, exclamation mark, comma. He really doesn't know how those are used, huh?
Yeah, no. Who
Yeah.
fucking knows,
Punctuation is like, I love how there's so many sentences that end in periods and ones that don't. It's just like it's a toss up, dude.
I mean, like, I'm not sure that year he took off of school helped.
Well, he certainly wasn't studying English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a year off, POV, taking a year off from school to write my fanfic masterpiece. Let's see. He asked as his left hand started to go for his sword on his back.
He's gonna kill him.
Richard then saw him reach for his sword as he went to grab his football and walk past Clayton, so he's walking away. But as he walked past him, he put his hand on his shoulder and whispered into his ear,
You think you're so strong with that sword, huh, bitch?
He kind of would be, yeah.
Clayton only smiled darkly as he whispered back to him,
Careful, they could stab you in the back.
Who's they?
Just as he finished his sentence, he quickly backed away from Richard and drew his Yamato katana over his head and cut his left eye and glasses in 2.
Why would he do that? What the fuck?
Yeah, well,
Don't mess
you know
with
what?
Clayton.
Yeah.
Why? He was walking away.
Hey, I'm fat and I have gray hair as a child. I wear gold and blue and green shorts, and I'm gonna walk up to you guys and be like, "Hey, losers!" Even though I know you're likely to kick my ass.
New word
They're likely to
remake.
literally fucking kill me.
And you
Dude.
do kick my ass.
You know, it's amazing. Like it raises a question. Like, if you bully people, but you are the most bullyable person in the world, are you really bullied?
I mean,
the bully got bullied.
is this a victim complex?
Maybe.
I'm such a victim. I'm bullied all the time. Pulls out sword, slices people's faces.
He sliced his fucking eye.
Richard screamed in pain as he put his hand over his left eye and saw on the ground that his glasses were cut in 2.
Not my glasses. Also, my fucking eye is gone.
Yeah, I paid $50 for those frames.
Yeah,
Also,
and
now.
So Clayton, after the sucker punch, sucker slice, says this heroic phrase.
Come on, guys. Let's go before he recovers.
What a fucking hero.
There's a chance he might live through
never
this.
gonna
Let's leave before he can tell the cops on us.
Clayton said as he walked away from Richard. They all smiled at what Clayton did. Dylan had the biggest smile out of all of them. He always wanted to do that to Richard for all the bullying that he suffered from him at school. He ran over to the group and walked beside his older cousin with Joy, but they all heard Richard yell at Clayton,
This isn't over, you bastard. I swear I will get you back, and when I do, you're dead.
Are you bastard?
Bastard is the word of this story, trust me.
Yeah. Locke said, our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
Our hero.
And that's basically a summary. I think that sentence will stand the test of time.
That will stand the test of time.
Yeah.
Hearing that from Richard caused Dylan to shiver a bit in fear.
Why?
But as he looked up at Clayton, he saw him flip him off as they walked out of the park.
Okay,
Dylan's thinking, oh, he might punch me, but then we'll have to behead him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what could Richard possibly fucking do that like is worse than whatever just got done to him? I guess maybe shoot them.
Richard doesn't have a sword. He only has a football.
Yeah, he had a fucking football. Like,
He didn't even take his football back.
It's the guy with like the basketball
Clayton wouldn't
attack
let
in King of Fighters.
oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, there is a football
I'm sure,
player in there.
I'm
but
sure
he doesn't
Skylar
use his
has
football
already
much.
posted the name of that character.
Yeah.
Lucky. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, lucky. It's been a while. I couldn't remember. Max then turned to Clayton as his smile then faded into an uneasy look on his face. You see, we were expecting that smile to move somewhere.
Hang on, before we move
Whoa.
on, does Richard show up again?
Not in this chapter. So
No, I mean, like, I think if we're done, then I think we should use this as an opportunity also to demonstrate. Thank you for joining us, Lomain.
yeah,
Right.
that's
It
what I
was
was
a
saying.
fantastic job.
We appreciate your voicing that character. You did great. I will move you back to the audience now, and next time we need a
got it.
character, we'll try to pull somebody else.
Yeah.
All right. There goes
Very
Lomain.
nice.
Yeah. I
There
guess
goes
he
my
was thankful
hero.
to I clicked too soon, but yeah.
Watch him as he goes.
Yeah. So if you want to
Yeah.
voice a character, that would be the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And you
like,
can Lomain's a little bit of a quiet guy. You can participate a little bit more than that, but he threw his jokes in there.
He's
Yeah,
very
man.
good. Thank you,
And-
Logan.
yeah, and like I said, he'll just Richard shows up a couple more times. He's not a huge character, but he shows up a few more times, and that's the one thing I will reserve for Lomain since he did do. Like I said, I thanked him at the beginning, but he did do a lot of work on getting the story prepared for the big time. So
Yeah.
that's his thanks. All right, let's keep going. I scrolled up a little bit. Let me get back down.
Max then turned.
Yeah, Max then turned to Clayton as his smile then faded into an uneasy look on his face.
Oh. Oh, wait. I'm not Max, am I?
I'm Max.
No.
yeah.
Whew.
Dude, you know that he's really gonna get you back for breaking his glasses and cutting his left eye, man.
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, about that.
Oh yeah,
Almost,
cutting his glasses.
Remember
That's going
that.
too far.
almost certainly blinding him with a
Chopping
fucking
his
katana.
fucking eye in half. Nah, man. I'd have walked that shit off.
Can I
Yeah.
say real quick? I just want. Well, I don't know how quick this is, but I got kicked out of a private school in freshman year because I punched someone in the face, and when I did, I broke my knuckles and also broke the orbital bone around his eye. And there was some talk that he may not be able to see. He is able to see now. He's and he has a little bit of discoloration around that part of his face, but we're cool now. But I feel like a katana is a little bit more than that.
You think that's a bit much of an escalation? You
No,
think chopping
no,
someone's eye off?
To be fair, Bob, he shouldn't have made fun of you for being a brony.
That's true. That is
Right.
true. When I walked in there and he said, "Look, we got a broin in here," I just lost it.
Yeah.
Like I knew where things were
Anti-bronies
going, so
deserve
I saw red, and then I
Remember,
just
he did
started
throw a
following.
football at you. Remember
Yeah.
that? And
Yeah,
it did hit your chest.
Yeah, he threw a crouching medium and then immediate corkscrew blow.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I can tell that story, but it's not important right now.
Yeah.
I'll tell it later if anybody's
I was
curious.
gonna say, Bob is really the most broken character in the new King of Fighters. His fucking his hitboxes are just not nearly as big as you'd think.
Okay.
You had to put your big broin pants on, Bob, and show him who's boss.
Yeah.
Big Bruin.
I got
Alright,
my
so-
big broin pants on.
Big groin. Are your big boy pants? Big groin pants? Are they blue and gold and green?
Yeah. By the way, I haven't been good at looking at YouTube chat. You want to say James Crab said, "Steel Donut, come read at my funeral."
Oh no.
I hope you guys riff my funeral. Like, here's what I want. I'm hoping my family will have speeches, and then they'll give you a copy of the speech, and then you guys can just tear it apart.
Oh my god.
It's amazing that you think we'll show up. No, I'm kidding. That's the real Riff. It's just not showing up at all.
I mean, you'll be lucky if the police let you show up.
Sure.
Oh lord.
That's a closed cast. Could be anyone in there. Let's see. So, hearing that from, yes, Clayton only huffed.
So what? He had no right to mess with you guys at all.
And then, despite that being end quote, that's still Clayton.
Oh. Besides, we're family, and we must always protect this family no matter what or die trying.
You know,
You know,
we're the
we ride together.
chipmunks.
We ride together, we die together to the day we die together, motherfucker.
I do
Be the
love
ha-
the. Am I the only one who wouldn't necessarily accept the responsibility of or die trying? Like someone's like, "Hey, man, we're bros. We're gonna stay bros forever, or die trying." And I'm
No,
like,
that's bros. That's not bronies. You die
Well,
for My
that's
Little
true.
Pony.
That's true. You
Right.
die for
That's
that.
broins. That's
Yeah,
the way
when
broins
you're a
are.
broin,
Yeah.
you die.
When you're a broin, you feel it in your loins.
yeah, till death
Yeah.
do us short.
Yeah,
Do a short.
that's an Amir line. And if it isn't, it should
I'm
be.
pretty sure he does say that, and then he sharts himself.
Yeah.
Sounds like a mirror.
Max just looked at him, and as he then turned his head,
I swear, you and those crappy words of motivation.
Clayton just rolled his eyes as Jack tapped his shoulder.
Fuck
By the
you,
way-
Clayton.
I don't think we said this. I'm so sorry. Fluffy made the thumbnail art. Super
Oh,
fucking
yes.
good. Shared it in art share in the Discord. Fluffy, thank you for the thumbnail art.
Yeah, it looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's very good.
If there's a link we need to put in the description, DM one of us. I'll put it in the description.
Yeah. Why should I keep tapping people's shoulders? There's a lot of shoulder tapping in this.
Yeah.
People who like shoulder tapping, they'll like the story.
I love it.
People who like shoulder tapping.
Matt,
Yeah,
My
I
favorite
forget.
thing.
See, that's not quite a meme, but I saw like a thread where people kept using that format. People who like blank, they'll like this movie, or whatever, and I love it. I like that like subtle format. People who like shoulder tapping, yeah, they'll like the story. So yes,
Matt, Jack.
Jack tapped his shoulder, yep. Hey, Clayton.
Yay.
What took you so long to get out to the... Sorry. What took you so long to get to the park? You always get there before us.
I was busy.
Damn.
Sam then turned to him with what? Admiring Rainbow Dash with your family of bronies? He snickered a bit.
Got him.
Huh, what are you, some kind of brony? Wait, what is this club called again?
Is Sam secretly a traitor to our Broin family?
Yeah. He's Benedict Arnhoof. I don't know. Sam then turned. Yeah. Clayton blushed madly.
Oh,
Wow. Red tomato shy as he
Got him
glared
right
back
where
at
it
Sam.
hurts.
What? No! If you must know, I was at the Starfire Rave Club, and I asked the owner of the club if we could go and hang out there tonight, and he said that he'll be happy to let us hang out there for free whenever we want.
It
You know,
sounds like
when that
something a
sentence-
child would say.
When
Like
the
an actual
sentence-
child would say that.
When the sentence started, I thought, why didn't we get that scene? But by the end, I was like, I know why we didn't get that scene.
It didn't fucking
I got into
You
the
have a
club.
fucking clue.
I got into
Yeah,
the
this
club
would
on the
write
fourth
for that
hardest
scene.
night to get in, not including Tuesday.
Like the author, like he's young, but he's trying to really write above his level. If this was more accurate, it would say, "If you must know, I was at the Chuck E. Cheese, and I asked the owner if we could go and hang out there."
And Charles Entertainment Cheese said yes.
Everyone-
That's his name, Charles
I know,
Entertainment Cheese.
I know. I just think it's a funny name.
True story. Needless to say, I am no longer a virgin.
Yeah.
Everyone in the group had their mouths drop. The Starfire Club was one of the most popular and very, very expensive rave clubs to get into, unless you had a VIP pass, of course. The only
Wait,
problem
what?
with getting
It's
one.
not
Are you guys
expensive?
wait,
Hold on,
Matt,
VIP pass?
Matt, are you ready to hear the insanely expensive cover charge of the
Okay, all
most
right.
exclusive club in the giant Newport City?
Right,
The only
of
problem with
course.
getting one is they costed $78 bucks to even get one.
Not even $80. 78. Couldn't even make it
Dollars
a nice,
bucks.
even divisible by 10.
There is a dollar sign, so that is indeed $78 bucks.
Is that like Trigon where they have double dollars? Do they have dollars
Yeah.
bucks
Yeah.
here in Newport City?
Dude, that's more than a day's pay at minimum wage.
Yeah. All the
Fucking
boys
nuts.
then hugged Clayton as tight as they all could.
Oh.
Hey, why $78 bucks? Like you're gonna
Wow.
really think 80 would be too outrageous, but
You
like
know what-
75 would be too low.
You know what it is? That's the most he ever managed to save from his allowance. That's the biggest amount he can imagine having.
It's like it's such a weirdly specific number.
That's the
Electron
most he
said-
ever saved.
Intellect trying to the Discord chat said the conversion rate from dollars to bucks is awful.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
really
that's
is.
probably what it is. Yeah,
it
that's
was a
probably
round amount in the original currency. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan shouted from the rooftops.
Dollars bucks is the worst cryptocurrency, said Blue Jack.
Dollar coins.
Oh my god, dollars bucks. I hate that crypto. Sorry, I'm losing it. Where were we?
Dylan shouted.
Dylan shouted, yes. Hang on one sec. I'm finding it. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Clayton tried to speak, but he couldn't because of the lack of oxygen from the hug. When Jack
You'll
let go
die
of them,
now.
they all did the same. They all tried to speak. Max simply rubbed his head.
Sorry, Clayton.
Whoopsie daisy. Clayton finally got some air and looked at him.
It's okay. I would do the same thing. But for now, let's go have some fun, shall we, boys?
Hey, boys. The boys, me and the boys, all nodded before
shit.
heading to the club.
Man, I love the boys. I love this season. This is a good
Yeah.
season of the boys.
Starfire Club, 4:58, Pum.
Not even 5 o'clock yet.
Would you like M or Fum?
I
Yeah.
love the idea of going to a rave club at 4:58 p.m. Like, that's when that shit's hopping, yo.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. We've said bucks isn't even the right animal. You'd expect it to be dollar stallions.
Yeah, Melda,
sense.
why so? They're
Good
going
point.
to the strip club for bronies. I like the idea. Actually, no, I don't like the idea. I take that back.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
are
like
you
the
doing?
idea.
No.
Oh, thank God we live in a post-brony society, man.
Post brony society.
We don't have these sort of things don't exist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about them maybe existing.
Things
at
were
some
really
point.
different back when
As
bronies
Juan
ran
said.
the world.
Most clubs aren't even open until 10, and they're rolling up here at 4. At 4:58, not even 5 o'clock yet. Why
Yeah,
is
well-
it so specific? Like
When
people
you
would
get
just
in
be off
early, you
work.
get good seats at the rave club.
Yeah, I remember back. Yeah, I remember back in 2014 when, like, at the UN meeting, they got up and sang the My Little Pony theme song. You know, it was scary. It's like, is this the New World Order? The bronies?
Yeah.
Are they taking over?
Yeah.
All hail the Moon Queen.
Oh hell.
Max, let's see. The club was
Starfire
blasting.
Club,
Yeah, the club was blasting with music and lights and people, mostly teens, but a few old creepers were dancing and grinding on each other.
Yeah,
Wait,
just a
what?
couple fucking old fucks, like
No.
some 55-year-old dude grinding on teens. Nice.
Nah, I don't like that.
No.
Not nice. I don't endorse that. Not nice.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
like
Actually-
that at all.
I'm too old
I've
to
gotta
be
think-
joking like that.
I've gotta
Not
think-
nice.
I've got to think, like, hey, Bob, do you remember the Refuge? Like, there were those, like, high school, non-alcoholic, you know,
Oh
like,
yeah.
not clubs, but trying to make it entertainment spots, and I totally think this is one of those.
Oh,
Oh
it is,
god, yeah.
Remember you
Forgot
guys
about that.
paid $78 to get in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clayton,
Well, I mean,
I
that is
only
the
kiss-
most a teenager
The most
can
I ever
afford.
did was kiss a bouncer on the cheek. Okay.
Yeah. Clayton watched his fellow friends dance their heads off while he was leaning back on the wall smiling at them.
My fellow friends.
My friends.
My friends.
Oh man, Matt, can you post that and ask somebody to make a My Little Pony version of that?
Yeah.
Uh,
I gotta
Max
find
was-
it again.
yeah, well, you do that. I'll keep reading. Max was dancing away from the group a bit, not with his mind too much into the music, okay, and accidentally bumped into someone, making them fall.
Don't
Max,
My friends.
Max then looked down at the person he knocked down was a girl and gasped.
Wow, he
I
was
hate
dancing
that-
so vigorously he
Yeah.
threw someone to the ground.
Yeah.
I just imagined, like, SpongeBob, bring it around town.
Like it's not hard to not knock people over when you bump into them. Like just like don't throw yourself around
He
like
was
a
hip
fucking.
checking. All right, he was doing that hip check dance.
Yeah,
you
he
know,
was
where you
hip
just hip
checking.
check everyone around you and
He
call
was
it a
starting
dance.
a
you know?
pit.
Yeah.
Oh
basically.
shit! I started a mosh
Fucking-
pit.
All right.
That's a good conversion,
my-
my man.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry for knocking you over. Are you okay? I was gonna continue, but there's a
Yeah,
missing.
Yeah. uh, I'm sorry. I can only handle it. I can only handle this in certain doses. He kneeled down and held out his hand to her. She looked up into his eyes with her purple eyes, and Max then felt like she was looking into his mind. She reached for his hand and gently took hold of it, and he pulled her up gently back to her feet.
Ooh, wow, it was so gentle.
Very gentle, yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I was too much into the music.
The beat,
The
I
music
can't say
made
no
him
to the
lose
beat.
control. I'm sorry, my defendant says the music made him lose control.
Yeah.
Max said sheepishly, or, even ponyishly, as he blushed a bit in embarrassment. The girl only giggled at his apology and smiled at him.
It's okay. I'm not hurt or anything, but thank you for helping me up.
Not one, not three.
Not one, not three.
He held out his hand in front of her.
Max.
He said with a smile.
My name is Max, and who might you be?
The girl then put her hand through her purple long hair, as she then dusted off her purple short sleeve shirt and purple shorts.
You think she likes the color purple?
I wonder who this is. I wonder who it could be.
I wonder
Still mysterious.
who could this character be? They were purple.
As she grabbed for his hand, and missing open quote.
Missing open quote. Yeah, you're right. My name is Iris. It's a pleasure to meet you, Max.
My name is Purple.
Oh man, Goo Goo Dolls jokes.
Purple.
Nobody will get because nobody remembers that.
My name is Purple.
Max blushed.
A P-U-L. A poor pearl.
Max blushed as he smiled.
The pleasure is all mine, Iris.
He said as he kissed her hand, making her blush red as a rose.
Oh, a red tomato shy. There it is.
A red
You
rose.
may want to
shy.
get that checked out. Well, if it's okay with you, Iris, I would like to know if you would like to stay at my house for the
What?
night.
No.
I mean, if that is okay with you, I
Don't
mean.
do that.
Smooth.
You just met her.
I'm gonna say it's okay, and I mean 4 times in this sentence, and also ask if you want to stay at my house after I
What
threw
would
you
you
to the
do?
ground.
You just met her.
He's just using the Max system. Okay, M, make her fall to the floor at the dance club. A, ask her to spend the night with him. X, sex.
You just sex.
Hey, all right.
Sex.
All right, in the chat, Caleb said Max is a simp. You have no idea. That's all I'll say. You have no idea.
Yeah, you have no idea.
And
also-
Skylar posted what I'm pretty sure is the fight scene from Jeff the Killer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is straight up Jeff the Killer fight.
No. Also,
Emo teens just throwing hands.
Karina said, "Red flag, no, Iris," and I gotta say, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, after that smooth, not at all like pickup.
Yeah.
There's no
I
words to describe
apologize.
that.
I apologize
Just that
real quick.
sound.
I just want to say, I apologize if I delivered that line with too much charisma, and now the people listening are aroused because I understand
I'm gonna
it's
be
a
honest.
very smooth line, and I tried to deliver it well, and so yeah, Skylar's underwear is soaked. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be honest, Bob. I kind of want to come stay at your house tonight now, which
I
is
mean,
like I didn't
no
think we were
one's
gonna go this
allowed.
far. You know, it's like I mean, after you said that, it's like I do kind of want to come over to
I
Bob's house
dropped
tonight.
my wife off at my father-in-law's house, and I'm thinking of leaving her there. That's how much no one's allowed.
Yeah. Just me, myself, and Ponus.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
just me and my broins.
Me and my brains. This is
Saturday
a
is
brony
for the
only zone.
broins, after all.
Saturday is for the brains. Iris blushed more at his
Sunday.
offer and smiled.
Well, okay, Saturday's for the boys, Sunday is for the broins.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lomain, exactly. That's the sound.
yeah.
Greatest
There's
moment
one-
in animation history.
Yes, I would like that very much, Max. For
Ex-
some reason.
As soon as Max could speak, he looked over at his friends who were cheering him on and started lip sing "Kiss the Girl," making Clayton chuckle a bit as he still watched from the wall.
Don't hold the wall.
This is awful.
As the party
If
ended
my
for the
friends
night,
behaved like this, I would kill myself.
all the boys walked to Max's SUV, and got in, except for Clayton and Dylan, who got on his cousin's chopper. Also, custom choppers usually don't seat more than one person.
Yeah.
And waved to the guys
this one's
before
so
heading
custom.
out.
It's an extendo
It's a
chopper. It's got
two-seater, yeah.
10 wheels, and
This one's so custom, it's actually just a fucking helicopter.
yeah, limo chopper,
Yeah, I have a flying helicopter motorcycle.
like motorcycle. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's a chopper after all.
it is. Waved to the guys before heading out. As they saw the two leave, Max then got inside his car and drove his friends home to their houses.
Oh my god!
Wow,
He
really
drove
now?
that.
If you read that,
Home to their houses.
he drove their homes. He
Uh-huh.
got their homes and drove their homes to their houses.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucked
So,
up.
if we leave out the dialogue, this is what happened. Hey guys, nice to see you again. Oh no, I have to leave out the dialogue. So the guys are all hanging out, and then someone walks up, and then another person rides up on a motorcycle and slices that dude's eye. And then they all go to the club, where one of the friends throws a girl to the ground, and then she comes home with him, and they all leave.
Yes.
Yes, and I also want to make it very clear with this Patrick Henry quote: "Home is where your house is."
Yeah, home is where
Oh,
you
yeah.
live.
I thought home is where you hang your head.
Yeah. As he dropped off Jack and Sam, only him from Powerpuff Girls,
Uh-huh.
Corey and Iris were left in the car as they drove into the driveway of their house.
By the way, I cannot imagine a less safe way to live your life than you go to a rave and then someone throws you to the ground and your first instinct is to go home with him.
yeah.
You don't even know his last name or where he lives.
Absolutely.
You have not informed any friends where you went.
Bob, it's Max. He's possibly the least threatening person to ever exist.
Yeah, but he just loaded you in a car with 5 other guys.
This is how I spend every Saturday night.
Sounds like a Saturday night. Sounds like you
Yeah.
might be a little jealous, Bob.
Yeah, I'm getting loaded into cars every Saturday
Bob,
night.
I tried the Max system at a club just the other night and picked up like 5 girls, you know? Like,
Jesus.
you're just jealous, man.
Oh my god. You were bumping into people at a rave in a global pandemic? Disgusting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I like not Kawaii. Sorry, Richard. Should have stayed ruined.
The Virgin Bob versus the Chad Max.
Yeah.
You're right. My
Max is on
Chad
his
side is my
grind set.
Max side, and then my
Yeah.
Virgin side is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hey guys, I'm
Only-
Bob. I suck.
Only when
But now
reading
I'm
the
Max,
story.
I'm cool.
Yeah, only when reading the story can his Chad side emerge.
Yeah.
So yeah, this next scene's amazing, so let's keep going. Yeah, also into the driveway of their house. Very specific. Corey got out first and walked to the front door to be met by their father, who taped his foot when he saw the boys.
I'm this dad, so you two got home late, I see.
Their father said with a calm voice. Corey then patted his father on the chest.
What?
Weird.
Remember to kiss your dad square on the lips.
Don't touch me like that, son.
Right? Yeah, make sure you run your fingers through your father's chest hair.
Yay, old man, we did. Sorry if we made you worry about us. Clayton got us into the Starfire Club for free.
Hail yay, free club.
Yeah.
Their father then raised an eyebrow at him.
And how in God's name did he pull that off?
Max walked into the house with Iris behind him. Their father saw the two and snickered.
And I take he helped you with this as well, huh, Maxwell?
No, okay, if I were
Dying of
a girl,
embarrassment.
if I were a girl and I came to some dude's house and his dad was there and was like, I see, he helped you score that one, I would fucking leave. I would just leave. Actually, I don't even have to be a girl. If I did that at all, I would fucking leave.
Yeah, Matt, would you die of
Regardless my
cringe
gender, I
before
would
you could
fucking
leave? Would you die of cringe before
I
you
would
could
die
leave?
of cringe on the way out as I walked away.
You just collapse on the sidewalk.
What if?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just imagine like we walk up, we're talking to Matt's parents, and we turn right to look at Matt, and he's a desiccated corpse on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to. You're not even gonna be able to bury me because if you try to move me, I'll disintegrate. You're gonna have to dig up the ground around me and just.
Yeah.
I don't feel so good, Bob. and then you turn into black triangles. And
Yeah, so
Twilight.
Matt brings home a hot date, and his dad is like, "Damn, son, where'd you find this?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max groaned when he heard his father call him by his full name. His full name is
Why
just
is that
Maxwell.
the part you're gonna groan about?
Unless his last name is Well, and he forgot the space. Max Well.
That is the least cringe part of that entire interaction.
And then
Yeah.
we're just gonna keep talking like she's not even there. Like it's a football trophy.
Wait, sorry. What?
Max, yeah.
Max says,
Oh,
"Oh,
shit.
no, old man."
I pulled a Matt. I lost my place.
Ugh, no,
I
old
there
lost
we
man.
go.
mine
Oh, I
too.
found it. All right, okay. Ugh, no, old man. This was all me.
He really just calls him old man like he's fucking Jotaro from
I
JoJo's
bet if I
Bizarre
called my
Adventure.
dad old man, he would actually just have his feelings.
I really expected him to go good.
He'd just be like,
grief
I'm not
now.
old. Am I old? Oh.
Oh.
Yare, does.
He then turned to Iris.
Hey, GG.
Hey, old man. Is it okay if Iris can spend the night over here with us, please?
Please.
Oh,
No, the
wow.
answer is no.
Yeah, real smooth taking you know, you get this girl home to your dad's house, and your dad's like,
I'm
"Oh
sorry.
wow, bet you
Can
had
you
some
read
help
what-
with that."
Can you read this narration? I fucking love it.
Their father rubbed his gray beard and thought, "Never once had Max or Corey been with a girl in, well, ever." And seeing this now in front of his eyes was a very wonderful thing to him. Great
Wow.
achievement at
God.
last.
Oh, I was so concerned my son was a homo.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I'm pretty sure he was worried about grandkids.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, if your son was like, "I'm a brony," it's like, "Oh, my family name."
Yeah.
He sighed happily and nodded.
Well, why not after all? It's only a sleepover. It's not like you two are gonna do anything else.
Oink.
Both
Wait,
the
read the
son-
rest.
He
Wait.
finished
Oh.
his sentence with a wink, making the two blush.
Wink.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay,
Face palmed.
Both the
Oh.
son and the father need to shut the fuck up here. They need to
Wait.
stop.
Imagine
Both of them
how
need to
Iris
fucking
feels.
stop.
Dude,
How
dude,
does
dude,
she feel? She's standing
Can
here.
can we get to the end of the
Dude,
paragraph?
I
Yeah.
told you, if I was Iris, I would have left by now.
Yeah. Let's get to the end of the paragraph.
I like Locke. Wingman dead. Yeah, wingman dead. You know, we.
No, end of the paragraph. End of the paragraph.
Dude, just give me a second. Give me a second here. Oh, man. Corey then facepalmed and looked at his father.
Come on, old man. Max is only 19 and still a virgin. Sex is one thing that he would not be good at.
Shut up!
Right, if
Stop
I-
talking! Why?
All right,
Why are
Oh
you
my
like
God.
this? Why
Let's-
are you like this?
all right,
If
let's,
my brother said that in front of, I would kill myself in front of.
Yeah, you know what?
You would watch me turn around, walk back to the car, and just start sucking on the exhaust pipe, like right in front of him. I'd be like, "How dare you? You've ruined my life,
yeah, let's remove.
horrible people."
I shit myself and then Skylar.
Let's remove the dynamic of like, you know, like, oh, guy bring home a girl. Like, let's say that you are a girl or a guy, and you bring someone home, and the reaction of your sibling and your parent is to sit here and just riff on you for being a virgin in front of them. Like,
And well, I mean, like regardless of it's awful in the context of like them just saying it. It's an awful thing to say. It's also awful just being. Imagine you get brought over to someone's house and then like you're like, I don't know, maybe I'll fuck them, maybe I won't. I don't know yet. And
Now
then
I
like,
won't.
they start getting riffed on their sex skills. It's like like by their dad. Like how would
You know what? I'll tell you. Like, I wouldn't be there anymore. I wouldn't have left. I would have just died at this point. I would, if I were Iris, I would just be dead. I would have disintegrated.
chapter 1?
chapter 1.
I can't.
So
I thought we'd gone through like 5 chapters by now. Jesus.
Yeah, I just slash kill. At that point, just slash kill.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. All right, let's keep going. Max just stood there twitching madly as Iris broke the awkward moment. I hope you brought a sledgehammer.
Twitching madly. I'd be twitching on the ground.
I'd be fucking dead.
It's a heart attack.
All right, and then so Max, now Max, he's broken, so he just has to say it.
Well, that is what we will not be doing, I promise you. This house is the second Sodom and Gomorrah.
Corey and their father nodded in agreement. Max was not like other men.
Oh, he's not like other girls, I see. Okay.
Only looking for just sex all the time. He was extremely smart, and he always loved to read on his spare time. But he wanted to find a girl.
I swear that shit off. Never.
Sorry. So are they saying, one, Corey and the father are also just looking for sex all the time?
Yes, also, this is a great sentence.
Okay.
But he wanted to find a girl that would have the same taste as him, and that is why he turned to My Little Pony and fell in love with Twilight Sparkle, because that is the kind of woman or pony that he wanted in his life.
Jesus
Woman
fucking
or
Christ.
pony. Woman or pony that he wanted in his life.
Wow.
Like, wow,
Now he's just ripping himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
So
gonna
yes,
lose it.
A, Corey, it is implied Corey and his dad are just looking for sex all the time.
Sex fiends, yeah.
And B, yes, why was this literally like written out loud?
They actually
Oh
do
my
stop
God.
thirsting for sex all the time, briefly enough to roast their relatives,
And then
they
they go back. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Dude, it's always... Well, I mean, there's nothing... It's the classic, I'm not like other girls, I'm not like other guys, I'm the special one that you were looking for. And what's so special about him? He's a smart book reader who doesn't even like sex. Hates it.
That
Hates it.
turns me on.
Ew,
Damn.
gross. No sex. It's
Yeah.
like...
Nothing turns me on like a book reader who
But
doesn't even like sex.
But get him in the club
Wait,
and he'll
wait.
like mosh.
get him in the court and he's trouble, dude.
I don't want to call you out, Locke, but Max is not an incel.
Max
because
is
that stands
absolutely
for
not an incel.
because that stands for involuntary celibate.
And he
he's
doesn't
not-
do any of the
he is-
incel shit.
He is voluntarily celibate. He hates sex.
And I
He
gotta say,
doesn't want it.
nothing turns Max on more than a pony that doesn't eat the pages of the books he's trying to read.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
It's just how he is, man. He's permanent happy vision, and then good for him. That's what I say.
I will also
We'll
say,
see. Sorry.
so far the story has not passed the Bechdel test because we've got one girl character who has not spoken really at all.
I'd say my thing with the Bechdel test is that anytime a girl
I mean, it's
has
not a good
stuff
test
that
for
guys,
anything real. Yeah.
Yeah, because like it also like guys talk
And it
about
doesn't
girls
claim
in almost
to
every movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when we first met the other 5 guys, they were all talking about the pony they were in love with. So the reverse Bechdel test, it doesn't pass that at all.
I think I'm gonna die.
So let's see. As their father then looks at the clock and turns to then he snaps his fingers, signaling that they then that they all should get some rest.
Beautiful.
thought I had a stroke reading that. No, I think he just had a stroke writing
This
that.
author should
Yeah.
get some rest. Yeah.
Yeah, Corey, Max, and Iris all head upstairs, correct upstairs at least, and go into their room and close the door while it's already her room.
Incorrect there. Yeah.
As soon as they hear their father sleeping in his room, while he snores like a hippopotamus, Iris sits on Max's bed and looks at his collection of Twilight Sparkle ponies, making her smile, and looks over to his brother Corey's posters of rarity.
Oh God, right.
Woo!
All right,
Woo!
all right. So Arnold from Hey Arnold just walked into Helga's Arnold shrine, and he's charmed.
Yeah, well, I would be. Finally, someone who worships me.
Yeah, finally.
Find someone besides me who worships me.
Wow, Rarity would love him to death if she saw this, I guess.
Wow, he has a shrine to her.
She loves it so much.
By the way, Iris is well versed in the My Little Pony universe. Wink.
Wink.
Yeah. Oh, what? Wait, are you implying something, Bob?
What? That she might be hiding her identity in some way?
Ah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
crazy.
we'll see. Iris thought as she looked at Max, who was sitting on the floor next to the bed. She then pokes Max's arm, making him turn his attention to her.
Also,
looked up-
I
real
really
quick,
thought she was
Woos-
gonna tap his shoulder.
Woos also has a good point. Wait, so he brought a girl back to his house when he shares a room with his brother?
Yes.
Because again, they weren't going to have sex. He hates sex. They were just going to read books.
I mean, I guess that's ace representation. I guess I like that.
I don't like this kind of representation. No, I don't.
Actually, yeah,
Dude.
bad representation's worse than
Very
no
bad representation. I wish it hadn't been at all.
Max, ace of based.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He looked up into her, and also someone's taking sociology classes. Tap someone's shoulder, they'll turn their attention to you.
Yeah.
He looked up. He looked up at her into her purple eyes that seemed to
Mm.
draw him into a trace.
A trace.
Yes, Iris, what's up? You
Going
have
to
any
read-
opinions to share about any of what just happened?
Actually, can we just? I would like to quote Connor from another universe. Can we just erase that from our memories? He asked her. She then looked up at him with a worried look on her face.
Max, would you, believe me if I told you that I'm not what you think I am?
What you think that I am?
What you think that I am?
If you say anything and it sounds too smooth, be like, I must have missed something awkward in there.
Yeah, you're right.
He
Jesus.
blinked at what she said and scratched his brown, spiky hair. Oh, he's got Simon hair.
Yes.
Did she just start scratching his hair?
No, he did.
He scratched his own
He
hair.
blinked at what she said. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he scratched his own hair.
Yeah. What do you mean, Iris?
He was still puzzled by her words. She then sadly sighed and got off the bed and sat in front of him.
Did you turn around for me? Oh,
No.
allow me to show you what I mean.
She then started to glow a purple aurora, not aura,
Mhm.
aurora,
Oh, Aurora. Wow.
around her body and started to change. I'm hearing the Sailor Moon theme in my head.
I'm
Her
seeing
hands started
the
to
chat explode.
Her hands started to turn into hoofs. Her body then shifted and formed into a purple pony-like body. Not a pony body, a like body. Her legs then formed into back hoofs as her tail, which was as the same color as her hair, came
God.
out. And
Oh,
her face
shit.
formed into a muzzle, and a purple horn was showing on the top of her head. A reason for insanity transformations. Boom!
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, she's a plane now. Holy fucking shit.
Chuckinator, no!
Chuckinator, no. I'm just kidding.
Max's mouth dropped at what he saw before his very own eyes. The pony that he had loved was in his house in front of his own eyes.
Yeah.
The purple pony then began to speak to him.
Pony like
My real... yeah, that's what I saw when we was
Weird.
By the way, when I say the chat blows up, I'm talking about the Discord chat.
Yeah. Oh,
Appreciate
Stan.
people coming over.
Fate, Where Are the Chipmunks? Having awesome characters named Max.
Yeah.
I don't know about awesome, but yeah.
Max
I'm
Vincent was fucking
genuinely-
sweet.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad I got to be Max. My real name is Twilight Sparkle, and I am a pony from Ponyville.
I come from a
Wow.
place we call simply Ponyville.
No.
She said with a smile. Max didn't know what to do after hearing Twilight
Yeah.
speak to him. You know, there's
I don't know
something
what to do.
fishy
You know
about
what?
this story.
You know what? I don't know what to do either. I'm with
Yeah.
him there.
Twilight speak to him. Expect faint right in front of her. Twilight then jumped at his action.
Oh, I've never had it called that before, but all right. Max!
She shouted, but he was knocked out.
Oh dear, looks like I will have to do some explaining to him when he comes to.
You got some explaining to do.
And then, that's where we fade to black, wink, wink.
No.
Chapter
no?
chapter end notes. Well, that was interesting.
Oh yeah, sure, whatever.
I will
Fuck
post
you.
up the next chapter later. Please be sure to ask me any questions that you want to ask me.
Why didn't you fucking proofread this?
Good
That's a question I want to ask.
Because
Okay.
Because he
Why
wrote
did
most
you
of
think
this.
this was a good idea?
Because he wrote most of it on his phone,
Yeah.
which is insane to think.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of shit to write on your phone.
Yeah, the
God
story
damn.
is 60 chapters long.
Holy
I
fucking shit.
want to take a second and say, since we're at the end of the chapter, I think we should take a short intermission
Yeah,
just to
'cause I
get
gotta use the
drinks and
bathroom.
stuff, get some water, use the bathroom or whatever. We don't need to necessarily go to music or whatever. I think if somebody's going to just stay here where they can answer questions or talk to chat or something like that.
yeah.
I just want to grab a can of Coke, so I can go do that and come back real quick.
I'm gonna use
Yeah.
the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, and I need to bathroom, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spaghetti, I will answer your question in chat here in a second. Just give me
Yeah.
one
So
second.
give me 1 sec.
Hope everyone's enjoying.
Yeah, I'll be back in just a second.
All right. So let's see. Spaghetti said, "Did someone say this would be 60 chapters?" Yes. Or rather, the story is 60 chapters. We're planning on cutting it down in like Blake has read through the whole entire thing with Lomain actually, and they'll be cutting down. There are some chapters that are like really short, and some of them are total filler. So we'll probably cut those. Yes, sir. Yeah, so let's see what else. And that's like Hunter's Day listed Jesus 60 chapters, and that's why I like sometimes when we read stuff and it's this crazy, like if it had just been this one chapter, I probably would have said this is probably a troll fic. But it's so fucking long that it couldn't possibly be, right? Like at a certain point, people just run out of steam. And boy, howdy. Oh, sorry, Spaghetti. Yeah, your question was answered while you were in the bathroom. Yeah, so basically, it is 60 chapters, but we're going to be cutting out some chapters, the really short ones that we can just summarize, and if there's any chapters that nothing interesting happens, which, because it's 60 chapters, there are a couple of chapters like that, where, like, there are a couple maybe highlights of bad misspellings, but otherwise it's kind of skippable. We're hoping to do this over the course of, maybe, I think I want to say like 25 to 30 streams. So like that'll be like maybe less than that. I don't know. But like 2 or 3 chapters per stream. What's the word count? The Word document we have has 199,107 words. That includes the tags like authors, chapter notes, and chapter titles.
Yeah. I'm back.
Let's see. No one, yeah. Stannis wants to know. Stannis asked Luna Moon, "What's the word count? Normal one or the medium minor word count?" Well, medium minor word count is, I believe, 7 words.
Right.
Let's see. Locke asked, "I don't know if my question was ever answered. I asked the story was going to get explicit at any point." I actually don't know. Blake, do you know? Does this? Well, you would know. Does the story get explicit, like sexually explicit, at any point?
It does, but because of the awkwardness of having fan voices brought in, we're skipping those chapters.
Yeah.
Besides, he does one thing that is nice is he pretty much always segregates the sex chapters to their own chapter.
Oh, okay. So it's like if you don't want to see it, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you guys want to, by the end we could probably upload a copy if you want to read it. But like, I don't know. Well, I think that's a good call as far as like. If there's ever any call for a fan voice, it would be so fucking weird. Yeah, it would be so fucking weird, especially since like we don't have like an age gate necessarily, and I don't want to. Well,
there's legal reasons also why we're not doing it. So essentially, we're cutting out the sex chapters, and in order to be able to do this, a little bit in brief, we're covering multiple chapters at a time, and there's also like just chapters where nothing plot related happens.
I already explained that.
Yeah. So we're
Mello asks, is there gratuitous pony violence in this fic?
I will not. Maybe that laugh was too much of an answer already.
Yeah. Is this the longest fanfic that you have ever considered doing videos on? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. A Fate in a Bridge series. I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody has, I don't know, is Lomain still here?
I think, he probably is.
Yeah, as I'd say, Lomain and I have, like I said, he worked behind the scenes and helping me prepare the story. So, he also has read the whole story, and so like if you have like any specific questions, you probably can like ask him. I wouldn't bombard him because he's pretty busy most of the time. But like if there's something you're dying to know, he can probably answer it.
Yeah.
Just saying, because obviously we're reading the story. So if it's like I really want to know about this, or I'm worried that this might happen, he could tell you. Yeah, and Skylar, you read a lot of it too. I was going through my attic and found a distance in Fate Lost episode. I love Lost episode jokes.
I love Lost episode creepypastas.
Yeah, they're so good.
Glad I got that off my hands.
I'm glad I got that off my hands. evil grin with the oboe. Yeah, can someone just Photoshop that picture of my evil grin and just have like an oboe somewhere? Hi, bronies. Hi,
Eat My
brony.
Words in the YouTube chat asked, what happened to the ponies? I don't know exactly what you mean. You mean like what happened to them to get them here? No explanation so far. What happened to them after? I assume they got eaten.
Well-
That's what I would do.
Iris just turned into Twilight, so
Yeah,
you know
Iris
about
just
at
turned
least
into a
one of
Twilight,
them.
and we will get an explanation for. Well, it's not a
yeah.
great explanation, but it is an explanation
Yeah.
for why and how
Yeah.
that happened.
Like I said, part of the reason why the story being so long is coverable is the fact that the author, he cared about like writing a story. So like this is a structured story with a plot. It was as long as it was, and it was just messing around writing like off the cuff, it would not be coverable.
Yeah.
But the fact that there is a story for us to follow, means that we can actually cover it. And that's why I like it so much, is the fact that like, yeah, he's doing all of the silly, funny, like OC wish fulfillment stuff, but he also seems to genuinely care about like providing a cohesive story to his audience. It's really interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot more answers than there normally would be. So for stuff like, whoa, I don't feel like this is clear. What's going on? It's probably because it's supposed to be like, oh, cliffhanger, what this is developing right now.
This isn't like the normal thing where it's just, oh, it's just happening because I would love to go to My Little Pony. He's gonna have it reasons for why and how
Yeah.
it all works.
Well,
And not just dumped in one long conversation with Twilight Sparkle at the beginning of the story.
oh gosh. Questions. Okay, is Max gonna have kids with Twilight Sparkle? No, we don't know. I don't know. And I would prefer not to know. Mr.
Even-
Meme asks,
even after
Does-
even if it does happen, he'd like to forget about it
yeah,
afterwards.
if I see that, I will probably just pretend it didn't happen. Does Fate have musical segments like the bullies get bullied? I doubt it.
No.
Yeah, that would be
Like,
wonderful.
Only
but no.
Chipmunk stories do that.
Yeah.
Well, it does.
I mean,
have-
it's because the chipmunk. It makes sense for the chipmunks to be singing because. That's their-
well, I will say, don't say no just yet.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Hey, Condor, when was the last time you played your guitar?
Yeah.
Just asking. It has nothing to
Scully
do-
asked, "Is the stream over?" No, the stream is not
No,
over.
we're just
We're
waiting.
taking.
Yeah.
We're having an intermission. Matt is taking one of his record-breaking shits right now.
Let me guess. He said he'd take a 1-minute piss, and a Matt.
He said he was
takes,
going
like,
to the
15
bathroom,
minutes.
quote, real quick, and so that means
Yeah.
we've got time.
A Matt minute, when he says he'll be back in a minute, that is at least 15 anyone else minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's because
like-
he lives in the hyperbolic time changer.
I think he does live in the hyperbolic time chamber. He said, "I'll be in a second in the Steel Donut private server because we
Oh,
have a
so
private
getting
server
into-
where we normally record." He said, "I'll be in a second," and then like 10 minutes later, nothing. We had
There's some interesting questions here to answer. So, Luna,
Yeah.
do you unironically think 190K is long for a fanfic? That's novel length. So, if somebody was a good enough writer, that's an acceptable length. It's not overly long.
No, it's not long for a fanfic because it's like there are much longer stories, but it's long for us to cover.
Yeah, and would you say Fate is better than Angsmunch? That is a really interesting question. Obviously, the other guys haven't read through it yet, so they wouldn't be able to answer. Answering non-spoilery, Drax actually has a pretty good sense of pacing in scene and
Yeah,
Oh,
in the
the re-
scenes, sure. Yeah.
like of writing descriptions. Like I said that if Drax could solve his taste issues, he could be he's actually a pretty decent writer. Like,
Honestly, I don't even necessarily.
I'm sorry about
think
that.
it's-
I'm back. Thank you for your
Oh wow,
patience.
Mac, that was pretty quick for you. We were shitting all over how slow you take shits.
Well, that
Um,
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is a shit.
but as far as like Drax was, I think Drax. First of all, he was a better sport about it than I initially gave him credit for. So let's just get that out of the way because in our interview he seemed more genuine than I thought he would be, and so like okay, credit to him. But also I think his the fact that he was he was going. He says from a dream to at least start the story. I think it really did him a disservice. Like if he had just tried to write a fucking story from his brain, not in a dream logic, you would have actually been much better off.
And the sequel to Ink Munch is actually way better than the first story. So
I
like
haven't read the whole thing.
Yeah, but also keep in mind that Drax had been writing a lot of his life, and he was, again, almost
grown-ass
40 when Ink Munch came out. This kid was,
I think he was like 30 something.
well, he was 36. This kid was like, I think I figured out around like 14 or something. So
yeah, we don't know for sure, but that seems to be what we've calculated. So
yeah, he's around 14. So this is obviously has a ton of technical errors, but because he's made a conscious decision to not just write wish fulfillment, but to write an actual story, the plot is way better. But Ink Munch is much better on a technical level. And Drax's other writing is much better on the technical
it's like moment to moment. Ink Munch is more cohesive and unironically good, but like overall, I think this one's structurally a little bit better. But even then, the ideas, some of the ideas here are pretty silly.
Yeah, but like if you like, let me put it like
silly
this.
in an immature sort of way.
If you told me pick any of the authors that we've covered and have them write which one would you trust the most to write a good story? If you could provide the plot and they just filled in the writing, I would pick Drax any day of the week.
Yeah, for sure.
Best writer that we've covered, way better than even Dick Borer, who was a published author.
Yeah, for sure.
Although Dick Borer, I seriously wonder if he was kind of senile or something.
I mean, he would have had to be senile all his life.
Well, yeah.
His writing style never changed.
Yeah, but like the ideas became way more incoherent later on. Anyway,
all right, let's get
before
going.
we begin. Can one of you on the Voices doc filter to chapter 2?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so intermission over. Maybe by next stream I'll make like an intermission splash screen or something. But
yeah,
chapter 2. There you go. Okay, it looks like we've got a couple. Yeah, we've got a couple voices we know are coming for chapter 2.
Yeah. Oh. All right. So author's chapter note.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Well, I'm happy to see that some ponies are taking a liking to the story. I think. Well, here's chapter 2. I hope that you like it. Also, just to let you all know, I'm a very fast writer, so I will be posting each chapter every day for you guys. There will be some chapters that may need more time to finish, but I plan to get them done. Remember to comment if you like. Enjoy.
And see, this is, I think, I was about to say this is a violation of that rule we have about, like, the bigger the promise about, like, how soon they'll post, the more likely they will not post at all. Yeah. But, like, actually, like, I think he holds true to it. And I think it's because he's honest about it. He says there will be some chapters that may need more time to finish. And that's true. That's an honest assessment of things. Like, he wants to be fast, but he doesn't know that he can be fast all the time. And that holds up.
Good guy, Cupid gear.
Like Sonic the Hodgepodge. Gotta go fast.
Like Sonic Hodgepodge.
All right, chapter 2: Introductions and a New Home.
Whew.
Also, this is starts in first person
Max.
for like a sentence.
Okay. Yeah. What happened? I thought for a moment that I saw Twilight Sparkle in my house, and she was talking to me.
I guess he could say that. Max says as he starts to come to from passing out.
Sorry, bro, but no, it was not a dream.
Why are you sorry?
Maybe he meant that sarcastically.
He then looks over to his Corey, and his eyes almost open their sockets as he sees his brother stroke Rarity's mane gently with his hand. All sudden, Rarity. He then looks over to his right to see a bunch of cartoon ponies in their room.
Sudden, everyone.
I believe I quote AC/DC, ponies to the left of me, ponies to the right. Yeah. That is what he said in the song, right?
Yeah.
Twilight then trots over to him a bit, making Max...
Hold on real quick. We said, apparently you sleep surrounded by Twilight Sparkle figures, so seeing her in your house is kind of the norm.
Sure.
Not wrong.
I think the IRS can't get me in Ponyville. It's like, yeah. The Newport City IRS. And I will answer that one question. For those who are wondering what Ghost in the Shell has to do with the rest of the story, nothing.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. Nope.
Other than the fact that it takes place in Newport City,
the guy just took the name of the location.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Would have been better if it was a New Donk City, you know?
Yeah. Twilight then trots over to him a bit, making Max back away a little bit in fear. She sees this as she then looks down at the floor.
Max, I know that this may be hard to believe, but please try to understand that
She was cut off when she felt him grab her in his arms and hug her lovingly.
hard to believe. Twilight, this is the best thing to ever happen to me.
That's sad.
That's the saddest fucking thing I've ever read.
Oh, well, you haven't read the rest of the story. No. He said to her, shedding small tears on her purple mane.
One small tear.
I have to bring back the inflection for me, my friends and Panas. Mane.
Yeah.
Her purple mane. Twilight was shocked by this a bit. Just a little bit.
Oh man, a lot of little bits going on here, huh?
Well, it's Ponyville. They have bits instead of
Dollars?
$bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
instead of
okay,
dollars
yeah.
bucks, they got bits.
That
She
makes
never
sense.
thought that he would react like this, let alone hug her the way he did. In her mind, she was happy, and she was happy that he was happy.
Oh.
In her
Wow.
mind, she was happy.
And she was happy that he was happy, and
Where
you're
else
happy, and
would
I'm
she
happy. We're all
be
happy. Everyone's happy. We're all happy.
I'm
They were all
not happy.
until they weren't.
She then rested her head on his shoulder and sighed happily.
Oh my god, it just keeps going.
Such a happy scene.
God.
Twilight Sparkle.
Oh, okay. Oh, Max, I'm so happy that you're not afraid or anything.
Stop.
She said as she broke the hug, because we are going to skin you.
Yeah.
And make
It's
you
good
into
that you're
diamonds.
not afraid. Be at peace.
You will be a saddle. He looked at her. They say human leather is the rarest on earth.
The most dangerous game.
The most dangerous game. Yeah, we're big game hunters who traveled from Equestria to hunt the most dangerous game, man.
Yeah.
He looked at her. She looked just as she did in the show, but a little bigger than he thought. As she stood up,
Okay.
he saw that she reached half his legs.
What?
Max,
What does that mean?
A little bigger than he thought, which means that just reaching like to his knees. That's pretty
thought
much
Chihuahua-
Ankles?
he thought Chihuahua, but they're more like
Yeah.
Karen Terry.
Yeah, he thought
Yeah.
straight up like tiny.
Like
Tiny.
he thought the size of the toys, but they're actually the size of like small dogs.
Yeah.
Like maybe a
Tiny,
corgi.
extremely little pony.
Yeah, like a corgi or maybe like a
I don't like
an
imagining
Australian
them as-
shepherd.
as corgis. They're like that's just a weird image to imagine them being that small.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, okay.
No.
I was gonna say I never thought they were that small, but in retrospect, I also never thought they were any size because I don't spend any time thinking about like if they were
Well,
real,
that's
how
true,
big
yeah.
would they be? Like I
know
don't
what?
like how big would Mario be? I don't fucking know. I don't care.
I was
you
gonna
can
say
just play the game now where he goes into the real world and you'll.
Yeah,
now
that's
you can
true.
just find
Apparently,
out.
we have
He
an
goes to
answer to
New
that.
Donk
And
City.
it's fucking weird.
All right, let's keep going. Max then turned to his brother and titled his head at him.
is that how that works? Okay.
Wait, Corey, how come you're okay with this? I mean, I thought you would be freaking out and stuff.
I thought I was the only one strong enough to handle MLP IRL.
I thought I was the only true broin here. What the fuck?
Yeah, a broin among broins.
Oh, real quick, Scully asked, how little are these ponies? And Locke said, little enough to include it in the title of the show.
Yeah,
Which
notably
is
small.
which is
Notably
true, and
small.
also the answer to your question for real is apparently knee height.
Yeah.
Measured at the shoulder, because they are.
I
ponies.
guess, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What's knee height to a 14-year-old though?
Sorry, spaghetti.
Uh,
Said something in the spoiler that's fucking amazing.
Oh no! Oh no!
oh, I see. Okay.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I should probably have found my place before I said that. It's spreading. His big brother only smiled at him as he stopped stroking Rarity's mane. Rarity's mane. As he stopped, Rarity noticed this and pouted at him.
Yeah, they're all here for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Why?
Oh, darling, why did you stop? That felt so relaxing on my mane.
Darling.
Said, oh, we should have gotten
Oh,
some rain
shit.
for that.
Yeah.
It was again.
Oh, there
Oh.
he is.
We can still.
Yeah, let's get someone in. Raise some hands. We need someone else to be, because that's not Rarity. That's 100%.
Yeah. So anybody who wants to voice a character, go ahead and in Discord. There's there should be a button down at the bottom next to near exit quietly that looks like a hand that is raising your hand. Oh, looks like. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, Skylar just threw somebody in. Gene, you're muted right now.
Okay. Does it go?
Hey.
You're really quiet.
I could turn it up.
Yeah, just turn it up a little bit.
There you go. Crank it.
Make it all
Yeah,
the way.
Yeah,
By the way, I
turn
just wanna say
dial
real
and
quick-
rip the knob off.
We actually, Connor and I met Gene in person when we were doing the last big SEZ meetup. We drove when we drove out to Virginia. We stopped by and met Gene in person.
Yeah.
So Gene, thanks for coming on. Are you able to see the stream?
Yes. Is it
Okay,
the
so-
volume good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ahem. I know that you have a. Is that
What?
Wait.
I
I
think
think the
we're
line
Just
is
repeating
darling.
the line that
Yeah.
I just said.
Yeah. Where is it?
Oh, darling,
darling.
why did you stop?
Can you
Yeah,
point it out
highlight
with your
it, Connor.
mouse?
Yeah, highlight it.
Or highlight it. That would be good.
Darling.
Highlighting's
Oh,
not very
darling.
good in dark mode. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I can see it?
Yeah, there we go.
Darling, why did you stop that? Felt so relaxing on my mane.
Said,
Yeah, this comma
my
missing
God.
is weird.
This
thank
is a
you
really-
for voicing.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it was good to have back.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have officially put your stamp on one of the most iconic characters in STC history
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty cool.
in their feminine pony form.
I guess, yeah.
Many forms,
They come in many forms, yeah.
yeah. they're like Randall Flagg. They just show up. Let's see. Yeah, and let's keep going. So said,
Yeah.
fluttering her eyelashes at him, hoping that he would stroke her mane again. Corey knew what she was doing and only waged his finger at her.
Oh, is that how that works?
Waged it.
Rarity. I know what you're trying to pull, but that will not work with me, my dear. Heh.
Rarity stopped fluttering her eyelashes at him. Oh shit. And raised her head up in a snobbish way. The sight that Rarity did only made Corey chuckle a bit before he cleared his throat.
Wow, that was. Thought you were doing like a combo in Tony Hawk with that B4E there.
Yeah. I know that you have a lot of questions to ask, bro, so I will let Twilight explain them to you as she did to me.
I know you have lots of questions, so my assistant Twilight will
Yeah.
answer you.
It's like
Again-
that time. Do you remember, Connor? You might remember this. Steven sat there at lunch with us, and he said, "Hey, man, I know you're going through a tough time, and you'd probably need somebody to talk to. I'm busy, but Bob might be
Yeah.
able to."
I love volunteering other people's time. It's a great feeling. He then looked over at Twilight, who was sitting at Max's side. As she heard him say her name, she instantly looked up at Max.
Yes, as I almost forgot to tell you, but yes, as your brother said, there is a reason
God.
to why we are all here, Max.
There is a
Princess
reason
Celestia
for
has been
insanity.
wanting to learn about this planet for quite some time, and she has been sending some ponies to do see what they can learn about this planet called, what was it called again?
Sponge, I'm gonna need to borrow another quarter.
Called Simply Earth.
Yeah. Max leaned down and tapped her earth. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me.
Simply Earth.
He said to her.
I knew it was coming.
Yes, Earth. Thank you, Max.
Leaned down and tapped her. Why? Did he know? He must have known.
That was the most roundabout, fucking incomprehensible way I've ever heard anyone's mission statement described.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
If they were pitching this to me at a company, I would kick them out.
It's okay, Twilight. Well, she sent the 6 of us here to learn many things about the inhabitants that live on this planet.
I learned
And
some
so far-
stuff.
And so far, the only two people that we have learned about is you and Corey.
Wow, failed the
Wow.
mission,
We now
failed
think the
abort.
human race should be obliterated.
Princess Celestia is now planning to eliminate this planet from the cosmos.
I guess we probably don't have any more lines for Gene. Huh.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you
yeah.
for, thank you for hanging out with us and for voicing.
Yeah,
And
if we
we're
can
gonna
get
keep
you
an
in
eye out
another
for more.
time,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll keep your name in the cycle if you're available.
All right.
All right,
See ya.
thanks, man. Hey, we should catch up sometime.
Okay.
All right, peace.
Yeah, we should
All
eat
right.
ketchup sometime. No
I
mustard.
No,
love
please.
ketchup.
We
no.
mustard eat ketchup.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Bob
Have a nice
knows. Bob
ketchup
knows.
sandwich.
Bob knows what that's a throwback to, but it's
I actually
something
have a
that
pathological phobia of ketchup.
we're
Oh, dear.
That's not a joke.
Okay. Let's see.
She
Wait, are we?
finished.
Oh gosh,
shit.
Connor, come on.
Sorry.
She finished. Max was stunned to hear that Princess Celestia has been watching over Earth for some time, and now
Apparently
she
not
sends.
finding out shit about it.
Yeah, she sent a bunch of ponies and they've okay.
Discovered fucking nothing. They went to a nightclub and somehow these are the only two people they've like encountered so far.
Mm-hmm.
Was there like no one else there at that nightclub?
Wow, if all humans are as insufferable as you two, then extermination is on the table.
It's so bizarre to me.
Uh,
Uh,
oh man. And now she sends her start student onto their planet to learn more about human life. The thought of this made Max smile a bit as he began to think of how many times that he had wished for this to happen to him. Twilight then poked his chest with her hoof. Also, real quick, I want to say this implies that they're not interdimensional; they are interplanetary. Like they're just on another planet. We haven't been able to observe them yet, which is crazy. But it also makes me think: what if I took the book Contact and I just rewrote the ending so when they step into the device, they just go to Equestria?
Yeah.
It's now possible. It's actually possible that that could have happened. Let's see. It's Twilight. Twilight poked his chest.
oh
with
right,
the
yeah. Max, are you okay?
He looked at her and shook his head.
Huh? What? Oh yeah, I'm okay, Twilight. I was just thinking.
Hitting her with the straight up Lil Uzi Vert. Huh? What? She then tilted her head a bit.
What were you thinking about? Oh, it's nothing really. Just spacing out is all. So we went from thinking actively about the conversation to just kind of thinking passively to now he's just like
Not thinking. Just
Yeah.
not thinking.
empty head, no thoughts.
You know, share if you don't think.
Yeah,
Whoa.
basically. Share if you don't think.
Let's see. Oh man, I just
Groin dead.
yeah, I am brain dead. I'm very brain dead right now.
Very much.
Also, that last section was just a lovely waste of our time. She then raised an eyebrow before forgetting about it.
Well, anyway, Max, I would like for you to meet my friends.
My friends.
Mm-hmm.
She
No,
said as
there it
she-
is again.
She said as she pointed her hoof at her friends, who were still sighting in the corner, capital C corner, looking around at the room. She pointed
Real
to
quick,
Apple.
corner is how Connor spelled his name before he came over in Ellis Island.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She pointed to Applejack first.
This here is Applejack.
Applejack then trotted up to Max and held out her hoof to him. Howdy there, partner. Put your there.
I don't think that's how that works.
Okay.
Let me see your cock.
No, fuck.
Put
Let
her
me see
there.
Let me see your war face. She said in a southern accent, not in an accent.
Wow.
Max touched her hoof with his hand and she shook him rapidly, almost making him sick.
How? What?
She's got a hearty handshake and he's got a little bitch
You
hand.
got a hearty
How-
hoof shake. How did she
I
grab
mean-
his hand with a hoof?
She's
Uh,
also really small.
Localized telekinesis.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
okay. All right, that works.
But like, she's
okay.
really, really small, and she grabs him and just vibrates.
Just
so
imagine-
hard.
Yeah.
Elmer Fudd shaking Bugs Bunny. 'cause
Yeah.
Elmer Fudd
Yeah.
is
It's supposed to
short
be
of
all
Bugs Bunny.
cartoony.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, Woos is right. I know y'all are new here, but you don't just invite all of your friends over to somebody else's house while they are asleep.
Or asleep.
Yeah.
It's a great
Cool.
surprise.
It is
When you
so
wake-
true. Also, don't bring a bunch of animals into the house without like asking first.
Yeah, here, let me send let me see if I can send it real quick. Well, I was gonna
there's actually a line here that I gotta do.
yeah, do it.
Nice to meet you.
Very good.
Every single word.
That is how stuttering works. That is how it works.
I don't
Here
think
we
it's
are.
supposed to be stuttering. I think it's supposed to be he's shaking so much that he can't say it, like that.
Oh,
Here, look, you wake up in your bed and you see this.
let me see.
Oh my god, no.
Tony's, yeah.
You wake up and you just see them looking down at you.
I don't
All
like
right,
that. I don't want to see that.
He tried to say clearly as Applejack shook his hand. As she stopped, he then held his head with his hands, trying to keep himself from being sick. All right, calm down. Twilight
Jesus
then
Christ, dude.
Christ.
Twilight then pointed to Pinky misspelled Pie, who was smiling widely.
Oh boy, that's me, isn't it?
Over here is Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie then bounced right up to Max's face and started blasting him with questions.
Oh shit! Put him on turbo blast.
Who the fuck do you think you are, you piece of shit?
Hey, Pinkie Pie's the only one who's actually treating this as a research mission. She's actually asking the questions.
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me? Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie. Who are you? Period. Are you friendly? Period. Question mark, period. Oh, do you like parties? Not question mark, period, that time. Because I like parties too. Why are your hoofs so different? Question mark, period, again. Do you have friends? Do your friends like parties too? Maybe we should have a huge...
Pinkie Pie's mouth was mumbling under Twilight's hoof as she stopped her from talking.
Dude, look at that. Like, question mark, period, question mark, question mark,
Do
period.
you have
Wherever you
friends?
need them. And
Do you
sometimes
like
when you go.
parties?
Yeah.
Do you like to take your friends to parties?
Fucking incredible.
Well,
Yes.
Pinkie Pie, please. We will get the questions later, okay?
This research mission must wait.
Yeah. I don't want to
Twilight-
know anything about them.
I already learned a little about them, and that was all I fucking needed.
Yeah, we're done here. Twilight said to her.
Mission is a failure.
Yeah, Twilight said to her as she took her hoof from her mouth.
Okie dokie.
She said as she hopped back to the corner.
Do my voice
She-
crack doing that?
She then pointed at. Yeah, that was where it became inaudible to us.
Sorry.
It peaked up. She then pointed at Rarity.
This is Rarity.
Rarity then trotted away from Corey and over to Max.
Hello, Max. It is a pleasure to meet you, darling.
She said in a British tone, despite not having a British accent, as she bowed her head a bit.
Well, not a British accent, just a British tone.
Oh,
What does that
well,
mean?
excuse me.
Just a general tone.
Right,
is
like how
very
I
British.
don't have a British accent, but I'm just doing it in a British tone.
Yeah,
Because that's
yeah,
how
You're doing it
y'all
in a
do
tone of voice that suggests that you hate Scottish people.
Right.
Yes.
and eat a lot of bread and gravy.
Yeah.
She bowed her head a bit, then came back up. Max only rubbed the back of his neck. Yeah, they have an apple bucket there, bobbing for apples. Ponies appreciate it.
The pleasure is all mine, Rarity.
Eat the apple, they love it. He said as Rarity smiled and trotted back over to Corey's side.
Oh, right. I remember this. This is Max.
Man, Corey must love her a lot, because I really don't see it.
Owned!
Oh, no.
Owned!
Infighting.
Owned! Destroyed! He's just been fragged!
Oh man, the chat is like piling up jokes. Maybe we should just sub them in. Liz, how much do eyeballs sell for in the black market? I don't think I want mine anymore. Oh, about $78 bucks. Richard would like to buy one from you. Dang, they're so good. Oh man.
And in the YouTube chat, Eat My Word said, Jesus, dude, read your stories over when you're finished with them. And I just wanted to say, not necessary. Don't read your stories while you write them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he must love because I don't see it. He thought to himself as he saw Twilight look over at Rainbow Dash.
God.
Damn.
And here is Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow-
Here's the chipmunks.
Yeah. And here's
Simon,
Sliver.
Alvin.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow. Hi guys, I'm so hungry. Rainbow Dash then flew up to Max's face and stared at him a bit before holding out her hoof to him.
Let me see. Does this? Yeah. Hey, I'm Rainbow Dash, the fastest flyer in all of Equestria.
She said with pride as he shook her hoof and smirked a bit and snickered at her. She
Wow.
saw this and raised an eyebrow at him.
Hey, what's so funny?
It's a
Oh,
good
boy.
question. Why
You know,
the fuck are you just laughing at her?
We were in like
Very funny.
we were going in like mild cringe. Like it's like if you can detect mild levels of radiation everywhere you are, that sort of thing. But we're
like
about
when
to
you're
get,
walking
like,
by an electrical power plant and you can feel it,
Yeah.
your electric field cells.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's about to peak. The cringe. Max stopped smirking and snickering to speak.
Oh.
Or did he?
Oh, sorry about that. It's, well, you kind of remind me of a certain someone who acts just like you in every way. And let me tell you, he is also 20% cooler just like you.
Don't tell me that.
Rainbow
Don't ever
Dash,
talk to me again.
right? Rainbow Dash grinned and smiled joyfully, hearing this.
God, I heard that his Rainbow Dash cringed. Sorry, I'm projecting a little.
Rainbow Dash takes a picture and just walks away.
Snap, that's going in my cringe compilation.
You best start believing in cringe compilations because you're in one.
Yeah, like here, try it. Here's a science experiment you can do at home. Hold a square of tinfoil on your hand, and as we read through these sections, watch it slowly crumple in on itself.
Yeah.
into a
It's wild,
pinball.
dude.
Imagine getting an IMDb page and the only credit on there is like your appearance in a cringe compilation. That's you right now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Oh my fucking god.
That's an r/rare insult.
yeah.
Yeah. There is someone who is 20% cooler just like me? Question mark period. No way? Question.
No?
And then
Oh,
she keeps
And then
talking.
the
Sorry,
periods
yeah.
on the outside, of course.
Where
it
is he
goes.
so I can meet him? Is he just as cool looking as me?
You don't want me to say yes because that's mean to you. Max only smiled to himself as he thought of Clayton and how much the two were just alike in every way.
Yeah.
They're really not
remember-
actually.
totally
No, hang on,
believe
hang on.
you.
Guys, don't you remember that episode of the show where Rainbow Dash goes to the park and then slashes someone's eye
Yeah.
with the
With the
fucking sword?
katana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we read a story where Rainbow Dash had a bunch of weapons from Halo in her fucking
Oh,
room.
yeah.
She had like an energy sword.
Yeah.
Oh, did I don't remember that one.
No, that was one of the ones that we had a guest.
Yeah, that was
Okay, I wasn't there for that one. Okay.
collab. Yeah,
The Barcast, right? Was that them on there?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Barcast. So, oh, he then looked at the last pony who was hiding her face behind her pink hair. Yeah, if you thought the trend into Fluttershy getting like just flanderized into a nervous wreck would go
Yeah.
away, that's forever. That's every fanfic.
Yeah.
Who was hiding
She
her
now
face?
has a heart condition.
Yeah.
You know what though? I am gonna be real. This is the most realistic one here because like I would be doing that. That would be
To be fair, I would also develop a heart condition if I had to stand around this conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say like I would just be in the corner like covering my face and
Can we
dying
make
of cringe.
can we make fush mumble a verb? Like, guys, I'm about to straight fush mumble right now.
It's like, God, do
I
have
mean,
to
we
be
made
here?
Theodore a verb.
Yeah. He then looked at the last pony who was hiding her face behind her pink hair as her looked at Max a bit, then looked at the floor, then back at him.
And I just look. Lord, I don't want to look at him anymore.
Last and certainly least,
And lastly, this is Fluttershy.
Twilight said to Max as Fluttershy looked at Max shyly.
Oh my gosh, her name is Fluttershy, and she's shy. I just got that.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
And she
Wow.
flutters.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
that's why
fucking-
she has wings.
Yeah.
Oh, she flutters shyly.
And her heart
Oh!
also flutters because she has a heart condition.
Yeah, she has not. They almost called her Murmur Shy, but then they thought that was a little on the nose.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This story is so stupid.
They almost called her Arrhythmia Shy, but
They're literally just standing in the
for
corner.
kids to pronounce.
I can't read my line like this?
Stand in the corner and scream with me.
I'm gonna die.
Why are they all just in the corner?
Thanks, Blue Jacket. Oh my god. Where was I? Oh yes. Oh, hello, Max.
She said quietly as she could. Max only smiled at her.
It's it's nice to meet you, Fluttershy. I think my friend Dylan and you would get along just nicely.
Because you're
By
just
the way,
exactly the same. Opposites attract. Who said this?
He didn't just smile at her. It says Max only smiled at her. But imagine you're an incredibly shy person. You're the shyest person in the world, and you finally work up the courage to say, "Hello, Max," and then they just smile at you.
Nah, I would not like that. Nope. Nobody. Nope.
I can't think of a thing meaner to do.
Yeah.
That would be
to a shy
weird as fuck.
person.
I would rather be ignored than have someone look at me and just smile.
You know what? I'm gonna be real. I'm not
there's
even
a shy person,
shy, and I wouldn't
and
like
so
if
you,
somebody just smiled at me.
You send them this image. Is what you do.
Exactly. They say hello, and then this is what happens to them.
Again, it's the girls in class looking back.
The last thing I see before my soul just leaves my body.
Like, hello, Max. Okay, I think I'll just die now. And so I pass away.
Yeah.
I let go of my ability to live.
Yeah.
I
send
choose death, like right now.
Yeah, I really like this this meme template, so I'm gonna send it, and if you guys want to, here I'll just copy it so it embeds. If you want to use this to make some sweet sweet Fate memes, you know, it's usually used.
That's
You know, it,
Oh no.
it's usually
That's me
used in
after-
like POV format. So like, here's an example one that just showed up in Google. Have fun, please. Have fun with that. Let's keep going.
POV,
Yeah.
you are Fluttershy after introducing yourself.
You're flush after introducing yourself. So like Matt just gave it to you. All right. Twilight said to Max. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I actually.
Fluttershy then raised her head after hearing Max's friend's name.
Oh, and who is Dylan? You don't mind me asking?
I do mind.
She said, still hiding her face with her hair, not mane hair.
Yeah.
I'm hiding my face too.
He is a friend of mine that you will meet very soon.
I don't like the implications of
I
In
think
that.
it's like
fact-
he's death. You're about to meet my friend, Death.
Thank you, Woos.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
That's started laughing.
I appeared in a cringe compilation a year before I was born.
And it's called you, and he doxed you with your real name, Gary Young.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! No.
Gotcha.
Okay, well,
Damn, Gary.
I said
mean,
my
Bob.
real name earlier this stream.
Yeah, Gary.
Bob Estes.
Yeah, Gary.
Gary Young.
You got me. My name is Gary. Okay, sorry, I lost my place. Who's Dylan? You don't mind me? Okay. He's a friend of mine that you'll meet very soon. In fact, I think that I should call them up to let them come over and take you girls home with them. Why?
Whew.
Why? Why?
Oh no.
When you're like 14 and you've never heard of any crime ever.
Why?
You write
Why
that.
would you say
You
that?
girls want to do research shit, right? Let me just pass you off to my other friends.
Now, hold on. I just want to be clear. I see Scully is saying things like, whoa, moving way too fast. And I just want to be clear. It's not that they're moving too fast. It's just that he's not... He just hasn't gotten to the point in school, he skipped this year, I think, where they teach you that women aren't property. And you can't just trade them around like
Right.
chattel.
You usually learn that in the 9th grade, and he's skipped that.
Yeah,
Well, what
they
it-
just obtained women.
But if we're being serious, what it really is just that he's so young that he doesn't realize how it sounds.
Yeah, he has no idea.
He is so throughout this whole story, Hubie Gear is so incredibly innocent. He just doesn't know how some of
Yeah.
this sounds. He doesn't realize.
He doesn't know. He lacks critical information.
All of the girls' faces lit up with joy at the idea, because it's just going to be
Oh.
a fun sleepover, right? Until Pinkie Pie started bouncing up and down. And
I
that's
pinned
when
this
their
one.
faces stopped being lit up with joy.
yeah.
Oh, hang on, I lost my place. Pinkie Pie start bouncing up and down. Yay! I'm sorry, that's actually wrong. That is
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's like a war cry.
Yeah. Oh God, it's still
Yeah, you
going.
should
I'm
keep
sorry, I
going,
didn't
yeah.
realize that. That's my bad. We get to stay with Max's friends. This is gonna be so much fun.
She said, still bouncing up and down overjoyed. Corey then grabbed his cell phone and started to call up the rest of their friends to come over to the house. This is one of my favorite scenes in the story. It's already in chapter 2. We're just going to move quickly through this because it's amazing. All
Excuse me.
right, so
Oh, this scene.
yeah, so Corey is calling up the friends to tell them to come over. Remember that?
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Sorry.
I forgot
Yeah,
about
let's
this.
just go. I've already put it on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack's house, 12:06 a.m. Jack was laying down in
Almost
his bed.
6 a.m.
Yeah. Jack was laying down in his bed, looking up at the ceiling, unable to sleep.
Oh.
He had a dream about his parents again, the same dream that had been haunting him for 15 years of his life ever since they passed away.
Oh yeah, that
Christ.
happened. By the way,
He was sighing and staring at the blue ceiling until his train of thought was broken by the sound of his phone going off next to him. He grabbed it and saw that it was Corey. He answered it.
Oh my God.
I believe Jack was played by Matt.
Jack.
Buddy,
Oh.
he's buddy.
Wait, but Corey called.
Yep.
And he's answering the phone.
Yeah, Corey
Corey's
and
in?
Max are brothers, remember?
Okay,
And
I'm not Corey though.
You're Jack.
But you are
Yeah,
Jack,
but you're
who
Jack.
Corey is
Jack
calling on the
is
phone.
answering the
Christ.
phone.
Oh, Jack's answering the phone. I thought Corey was answering the phone.
No,
I don't
Corey
know why I
grabbed
thought
his
that.
cell phone and started to call up the rest of their friends to come over to the
Okay,
house.
I'm sorry.
Jack's
I'm
house.
losing it. You're right. I'm Jack. Sorry. Yay?
Dude, come over here right away.
Why? What's going on?
A surprise, that's what.
What a conversation. Jack didn't get what he was saying until we heard someone on the other side of the phone shout, Pinkie Pie.
Oh, that's Pinkie Pie, yeah. Oh boy, surprise! I love surprises. What is it? Is it something yummy like a cake? Or is it a
Corey stopped Pinkie Pie from talking as Jack then raised an eyebrow on the other side of the phone. Creak?
who was that?
You're surprised that you're going to be getting once you get your ass over here.
Oh boy.
That's awful. Okay, I'll go grab my stuff. I'm just kidding. Okay, just let me get a jacket on and I will be there.
Yeah, get a jacket on and then start jacking off.
Yeah.
Jack then hung up the phone and got up out of his bed to put on his Gap hoodie and Converse shoes.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
There it is! The
And
motherfucking Converse!
And proceed to walk out of it. No pants. He is part of the GMAD.
Oh my God.
Pants.
And proceed to walk out of his room and turn on all the lights. Just as he was about to walk out the front door, he looked at the
Sorry,
fireplace.
who prepares to leave their house by turning on all the lights in
That's
their
what I do,
house?
yeah.
So that way when he comes back, he can find it.
That way, when he comes back, he has a chore to turn off all the lights in his
When-
house to go
When he
back to
comes
bed.
back, he can find his house. He won't be able to see it otherwise.
Yeah, he saw a portrait of his mother and father
He's putting
smiling.
glowstone up in front of his Minecraft
Yeah,
house so he can
yeah,
find it
yeah.
later, okay?
He saw a portrait of his mother and father smiling. He smiled at them. It was the only thing that he cherished in the house more than anything.
Please,
As
why
he
are you
looked at-
doing this?
As he looked at the portrait for 3 minutes with no pants,
What?
he then
What?
opened up his front door and closed it.
Why?
Without going through.
Without he opened it up, closed it. As he then walked to his parents' Jeep, parked outside on the street, he got inside and pressed the start engine button. Since the Jeep didn't have an ignition slot,
Why are you
because his
telling
mo-
me this?
because his mother got the Jeep custom made to have a start engine button, because his family had a very bad habit of losing the car keys.
Wow.
Why? What? It's still going.
Yeah.
Fixed up the mirrors and made sure that who else was driving it, and made sure that no one was driving. As he then
What?
drove off to his friend's house in the middle of the night.
What
That's a
the fuck was
beautiful
that?
paragraph.
Okay,
So
beautiful.
many things are happening as other things are happening.
Okay, so yeah,
We have
like,
this weird
It's a
detail
wiki,
about his
a wiki
mom.
to
hang on.
leave your house
Guys.
and go to your friend's house.
guys, I remember now from when we tried to record this the first time. So yeah, so many great things. Like he turns on the lights to leave. He looks at the portrait for like 3 minutes. He opens and closes the door without going through. He presses the start engine button and then I guess gets in the back seat because he's making sure no one else is driving. But remember, his parents died 15 years ago, which means this Jeep was made more than 15 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, how does it have a start engine thing?
Custom made, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, it would be very easy to have a start ignition without a key.
Yeah, but
that's
Yeah,
actually
keyless
easier to make.
entry. I mean, we're old now. But
yeah,
keyless entry.
I'm just saying, if this story took place in like 2015, that means it was the world's first ever, start ignition.
Yeah.
By a long shot.
Yeah.
Oh
Well, I mean,
my
she got a
God.
custom made, and again, like if you know, like, I mean, Connor, you know about electricity, you could wire your car to have a push button ignition.
Yeah, actually,
like right now.
we're clarified here. So this isn't a push button ignition in the regular sense. They hotwired their own car with a button so that
So anyone-
anybody can just steal it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
regular
exactly.
ones, it has a proximity thing. Yeah. So, but anyway, we don't. The most important
CKD says
takeaway
the
this,
story takes place in 2012. I don't remember that.
and I
think
want
it's
you to
something
remember. I want you to remember the takeaway here, okay? And the takeaway is this: that Corey is supposed to be calling everyone to get them over. He called Jack, and Jack is just leaving his house.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So let's see what. So I guess he's calling everyone one-on-one. Let's see. Sam's house, no time. I love this scene too.
Yeah.
Sam was sitting in the den watching Ghost Hunters as his mother was in her room reading a book. His father was away on a business for a while and would return next month or never.
It's on a business.
Sam was I'm going to Tahiti to get some milk.
Yeah, I gotta say, yeah,
cigarettes.
like having your dad walk out because he says he's gonna go buy cigarettes is one thing, but saying he's going for a business is like, come on, Dad, just say you're leaving.
Sam was eating some popcorn and watching a show when his house phone went off.
Watching fucking Ghost Hunters.
Watching Ghost Hunters.
He got up to see who was calling. Also, Shades of Arthur, Buster Baxter, my boy. Baxter residence.
Get over here ASAP, Sam.
Corey, hey man, what's going on?
Hey, Sam. Hey, listen, I need you over her on the double.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong? Oh, I'm a doctor. Clearly, you want me to perform surgery on her.
Oh, nothing. Just a surprise.
I will be right over in a flash. He hung up the house phone and walked to his mother's room and knocked on her door. His mother stopped reading and looked at her son with a smile. One small. I'm sorry. You know what? Do we want to get a person for the?
Yeah, actually, I was about to
Yeah.
say Sam's mom is listed as me, but we should just get a viewer to.
Mom.
Is this the only
okay.
time? Sam. So who wants
All
to
right,
be
hands
my
up. We
mom?
got CKD has a hand up. Not Kawaii has a hand up. Meldo has a hand up. Dabs has had his hand up. Oh, Karina is okay. Yeah, Karina's a patron. So yeah, let's get her in here. All right. You gotta there at the top of your Discord. It may take a second. It'll say accept or something. Oh yeah, you should be here now.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
does that make this a Kind of Friends collab?
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Wink.
Whoa.
Long-awaited Kind of Friends collaboration.
Oh my goodness. I can't
Right.
believe it.
Yeah, and you get to be everyone's favorite role, Sam's mom.
I love
Yay.
Sam's mom. That's my favorite.
Sam's
role.
MILF.
I wish I got to be Sam's,
Sam's
mom.
So yeah, let's get going with that. So he hung up the house phone and walked to his mother's room and knocked on her door. His mother stopped reading and looked at her son with a smile.
Thank
Yes,
God she
Samuel?
stopped reading.
Hey mom, I need to go over Corey and Max's house.
Oh.
She looked at him with worry.
Oh my. Did something happen there, Father? Are they hurt?
Did something?
Did
Something
something?
happened to their
Happen to their
father,
father?
why?
Why would
Andre's
it
a
happen to their
KOF
father?
SDC crossover. Now this is pod racing.
that's the first thing that she thinks of is something happened to their father.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh,
why else would
yeah.
you
All
ever
the
go over
things.
to your friend's
Ever
house
since
in
your
the middle of
dad
the
went
night?
on that business trip to Tahiti, I haven't heard from him.
Yeah,
It was 3
Oh
years
no! Did
ago.
their father go on a business trip too? I'm sorry, on a business as well. Oh no!
yeah.
Father's always on business with his.
Well, I just like the
family.
idea that it's like, why else would you go to your friend's house other than to administer medicine to the father of the house?
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Something
what
shitty happened to their dad. Better call fucking Sam.
Sam's got it. Sam shook his head. No, Mom. In fact, Corey said that he has a surprise for me.
Dad. That would surprise me.
Oh my god.
His mother tilted her head in confusion.
He has a surprise for you? I wonder what that could be.
He shrugged. Beats me. Anyway, can I go over there to find out what it is, please?
I like
His
Sam.
mother sighed and nodded at him. He smiled brightly. Thanks, Mom. You're the best.
Now that's parenting.
And I believe that's the last appearance of Sam's mom in the story. So
Oh,
bye.
Bye.
That's the coveted
Thank you
Sam's
for
mom
joining us,
position.
Karina.
Yeah. I wish I got to be Sam's mom. Damn, that was such a cool role. Oh.
Don't worry, Matt. You'll be a mom someday.
Yeah, one day.
All right. He said as he ran to the kitchen to grab the keys to his Hummer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
No. Yeah. That is what I'm talking about. And run outside and climbed in because it's a Hummer. I mean, it's like a rock climbing wall
Yeah.
to get to that seat.
What climbing wall?
Yeah, he leans it up against the side, climbs on up, hops in, boom,
Jesus Christ!
and started his vehicle up and hit his foot on the gas, just whacked
Ow.
it right on there.
Fuck, that hurt.
And zoomed out of the drive-through.
It's a
Wait,
drive-through
what?
house.
Have you ever watched Trapped in the Drive-Through? You know, Weird Al?
My God!
They'd run out of new residential space, so they converted this McDonald's to a home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This house at a
Our house in the middle of our street.
Heard of McMansions, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, their house is shaped like the golden arches, and it arches right over the road.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, no wonder he climbed into his house. He had to climb through, like, the first drive-through window. Yeah.
My dad is such a good cook. You've got to see the grill he has set up. I mean, yes, our house used to be an Arby's, but like, you have got to see what we've got in the back.
Oh my god, please.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I like that meme. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
great.
say a horse about a glue factory. Wink, 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 wink. Corey and Max's house. Meanwhile, back at the house, as Corey was about to call Clayton and Dylan until he heard a revving sound outside the house,
Oh
making Fluttershy jump and hide under the beanbag chair.
Of course, he has a
What?
beanbag chair.
I feel like
Beanbag
hiding
chair.
under the beanbag chair is kind of equivalent to just trying to suffocate yourself with a beanbag chair.
Beanbag chairs are one of those things where I always expect to see them in like one of those clickbait things. Like, I bought 10,000 beanbag chairs. You won't believe what happens.
They're just
Hold
like,
on, real quick. I just want Magical Miss Maggie has said the only thing better than a McHouse is a McHouse with a Pizza Hut in the garage. And I gotta say, I would love to see like a Kentucky Hut, like a Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and only one of them gets converted into a house.
Oh no!
Like it's still it's like a
Dude, what if
Kentucky
it's
house.
Like
Hey,
in the
Bob, why don't we
olden days-
introduce well, we could introduce some competition and throw a pink taco in there and have it be a pink Kentucky Hut.
But I mean, like it's like
Okay.
the olden days, where the blacksmith lived, right next to the
Yeah.
smithy, or like you lived
You
in
walk
the inn,
in.
you
You walk
live
in, there's
your
lots of
McDonald's.
seating. There's
Uh-huh.
lots of seating, and then you can see there's a counter for Kentucky Fried Chicken. There's a counter for the Taco Bell, and then there's a counter that says like closed.
Oh.
And there's a family living on the other side of that counter.
Yeah, and I want-
You look
Like,
over on the counter, you
stay
can
out of
see
their
the
way. Stop
couches and the
bothering them.
TV set up.
Yeah.
and
You
I
can
want to
see
make
someone's
something.
bed in the corner.
Yeah, and I want to make something very clear. Pink Taco is an actual restaurant.
Mm.
Someone
Never-
named a
right.
restaurant a vagina joke. Yeah, they did that.
I mean,
Why, I don't know, but they did.
because the tacos are tasty.
Right.
Gosh.
Ugh.
I guess so. Corey and Max's house. Meanwhile, back at the house.
Oh, the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, so Max then so the engine revved. Max then heard the sound
You
outside.
live like this.
Max then heard the sound outside and got up and looked out
Thank
his
you,
window
spaghetti.
to see Clayton and Dylan both get off the chopper and walk up to the front door. Who needs to be called? Who needs it?
Damn.
They just show up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
just
just here
showed
now.
up. They didn't even get a call.
Yeah. Fluttershy then poked her head out of the beanbag chair, shivering in fear.
I just gotta say, I
Just
love the
for it.
beanbag chair because it feels like a bingo slot that we didn't even know was gonna happen,
Yeah, exactly.
but that
Yeah.
you like,
Yeah, like
had to have expected. Like, beanbag chairs are so lame. Of course, someone in this story has one.
Yeah, this is. I'll say this: Fate is the kind of story where I wouldn't feel comfortable putting out a bingo card because I feel like there are things that you would expect and things you wouldn't expect and a lot of weird shit. So I think what would be better is if you just started with a blank bingo card and then just
filled
whenever
it
you
in.
felt like it, you could just fill it in and cross it off. Just like at will. You're just like, oh yeah, I feel like that's something that needs to be on a bingo card.
Oh man, I love this story,
Roll
guys.
up to the drive-through
I love
window.
it.
Hello, Miss Smith. I'm here to pick up your daughter for the dance.
Yeah, and she takes off that McDonald's visor and just chucks it on the floor and dives right through the window.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh
I
my God.
freaking love this story. Let's keep going. So Fluttershy. Well, what?
I'm sorry, I lost my fucking place. Oh, there it is. Yeah. What was that noise?
She asked Max, who then turned from the window and walked over to the door out of the room.
Oh, okay. Not answering the question.
Oh no, he
Oh
won't.
no, there he is.
Guys,
Max.
sorry, I was just thinking, is Corey's dad the moon guy from McDonald's?
Oh no.
Moon
The
Man.
guy
Yeah.
sitting at the piano?
Yeah, Mac
Oh
tonight.
no.
Max
Yeah,
Mac.
that's his name, Mac tonight.
And
Okay, sorry. That Fluttershy was the sound of you and Rainbow Dash's ride home. God, I
He said-
fucking hate that they're just being traded like packages.
hey guys,
No,
well,
it's fucked up.
like My Little Pony toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just gonna, 2 humans and 2 horses on a motorcycle. Perfectly normal sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Well,
ordered the
to-
full set, but they all came to my house, so you'll just have to come pick them up.
Yeah, so he
Basically.
said as he opened the door and gently closed it so he didn't wake up his old man.
Yeah.
Hey.
He always
Did
calls that. He's like Gary Oak. He's like,
Smell you later.
yeah. As he left the girls with Corey, Applejack then put her hoof to her chin. Ride home? What in the hay is he talking about, Twilight?
No, really, what is he talking about?
I
Twilight,
do,
please. Did you sell us out, Twilight?
Oh,
as
her
a-
answer sucks.
I will say, as a simple Southern man, I'm fine that we can finally get an Applejack who doesn't just talk in like barely readable Southern jive.
Like,
So she said to Twilight as she could only shrug.
I don't know Applejack, but whatever it meant,
I don't know either.
but whatever he meant by that must have something to do with Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy.
Once
What
again,
a
thanks.
fucking shit answer.
once again, thought I had a stroke reading it. Nope, they just had a stroke writing it.
Applejack only sighed in frustration, trying to
Yeah, me
understand
too,
just
man.
what Max had meant.
You mean what fucking at least Max made grammatical sense.
Trying to figure out what the fuck Twilight meant.
I'm not happy about it, but he made some sort of sense.
Yeah.
As Max walked down the stairs and up to the front door, opened it up to, this is the fanciest reveal you've ever seen, Reveille.
Oh.
Reveille. A very pissed off Clayton and black-eyed Dylan holding his swollen eye.
Oh. Were they not even invited over? Did they just show up?
No, they
Oh,
just
They
showed
just
up.
Showed up.
It's about to get crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Matt, I mean, you might say it's already crazy. I don't know. What are the levels of crazy? Matt,
Yeah.
even Matt can't determine.
I'm remembering
Yeah.
this chapter, and it's gonna get insane.
Yeah, this
This
story
is
a
this the
for
reason
insanity.
for insanity?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Max's mouth dropped at the sight of his eye.
Holy shit, Dylan, what happened to you?
Dylan only said one word to him.
Oh right, I
Try
forgot
not to
about
laugh. Fuck. There's not even a funny line. Mom.
Yeah.
Like,
All right. So,
Mom.
I could
I-
fill
I'll
in
pre-
for anyone who
Yeah,
can't
shit.
for
so I'll preface this now. He wanted to, again, he's writing a serious story here, right? Like he has like a plot and everything. So he decided he was going to tackle an important issue. What important issue did he want to tackle? Abuse. He hates it.
We'll just
Hates
go
it.
through
Yeah,
the story.
and by the way, apologies. I guess in retrospect, I guess I should have said I forgot about that it comes up, but it's not. It's just like every other time it's ever come up on the channel. The only reason we're putting it on the channel is because we think they handle it so poorly that you shouldn't be hurt, right?
Yeah.
But just so people are aware, it is mentioned in the next couple paragraphs, and then not brought up again for a good bit.
There will be
I
a bit
think.
more in this, but again, let's just go through it. You know?
Yeah, like I said, and I mean, it's not like it's like the author's trying to glorify it either. He's like, this is awful and it shouldn't happen. So
Yeah.
anyway, Max then knew who gave him the black eye. Oh, you see Sherlock Holmes here.
Yeah. When he asked a question, and then it got the answer,
An explicit
he
answer.
figured out.
He figured it out, dude. He put 2 and 2 together and he got 5.
Yeah.
What?
What? Why? What happened this time?
Clayton then stirred to cool down a bit as he spoke.
He forgot his cell phone in your car, and that stupid bitch hit him for leaving his phone in the car, and started talking down at him, making him cry, as she was telling him to stop crying like a pussy. So I kicked her, and stomped on her hand, and took Dylan away from her, and now she won't stop calling me, asking for her son back.
Oh my god, he dropped
Kidnap some horses.
I'm glad that anytime someone's getting bullied, Clayton's there to escalate the situation even further.
Yeah.
Drop kick. He could have said like I did anything, like I kicked her ass, but he had to
Like-
specify that he fucking drop kicked her. Like
Yeah,
a
drop kick
wrestling
is a hell of a
character.
thing to do.
Yeah, I see her, I see a guy, throw a football at somebody, I cut out his eye. I see a woman yelling, I have to, bust out a moonsault and then stomp on her hand.
Yeah.
He fucking drop kicked her and then stood up to stomp on her.
I'm Clayton, I handle situations.
What?
I finish them.
Remember
I like
that
when
the reason that Clayton and Dylan are hanging out at all is because they're cousins, right? So this is his aunt he's doing this to.
Yeah.
I like what Meldo said. The child abusers get abused.
We'll see.
God.
Oh, man. Bullies get bullied. Max just shook his head in disappointment. They all knew
Disappointment.
I'm disappointed too.
Of all the things you could feel for Clayton's
Wait.
aunt, disappointment is like the least.
I remember this. There's some great narration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Oops, I'm sorry. I pinned the wrong one.
Yeah, they all knew that Clayton's Aunt Tracy and his Uncle Reggie were a piece of shit, hated by Clayton's family. They knew that this was going on at his house, but they couldn't do anything about it because she was his son, and they could not press charges against them at all.
Why can't you? How do you think this works?
It's a Night Watcher universe. The legal system is fucked.
We just have to let
You
it
have
happen.
to have the thing come up multiple times before anybody passes a law about it.
Her beating the shit out of her son. Sorry, can't do anything.
Yeah, Woos is right. CPS exists for specifically this reason. Child Protective Services.
Child protective what?
Yeah.
What's that? No
I mean,
idea.
It used to be CPW, Child Protective Wishes. We just wished we could do something about it.
Wishes.
Yeah,
That's what they have here in Newport City.
I was gonna say, I will state he's completely countered all of our arguments by not putting it in the United States, which we're familiar with. It takes place in the no man's land of Newport City. It's basically violence, Jack.
It's
Anything
a
goes.
lawless fucking hellscape.
Yeah, it's basically Kansas.
Might as well have put it in the fucking post-apocalyptic land of Fist of the North Star for all the shit that goes on here.
Yeah. Well, Clayton, yeah, he has the Kinshiro approach. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Just destroy them. As Max stepped back for Clayton and Dylan to enter, Dylan sat on the couch and saw his cell phone on the coffee table as he then picked it up and put it in his pocket.
That's a good one, Stannis. I like that.
I should find a way.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Stannis. Thank you.
Thank you, Stannis.
I should find a way to try and be able to capture the whole Discord chat.
Oh
thing
yeah,
as,
we'll figure that out for
yeah.
next time. Yeah.
I saw someone post Clayton from Tarzan. Yeah, there's a crossover. Avoid awkward topics in fanfic or draw 25 cubic here, please card.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at chat on that.
Oh, those
Yeah,
are
it's
such good
full
memes.
narration.
That is such a good
Okay.
meme. Okay. I wanted to show some love because that's good.
By the way, this is still the process of gathering the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a process that you got.
Boys
that right.
aren't even back in town yet. They're just getting there.
Max then closed the door and turned to them.
Wow.
That's the most condescending thing you could say.
Well, I'm real sorry about that, buddy.
Dang,
Thanks
that
for,
sucks. Anyway.
Thanks for burdening me with your problems.
Wow, glad that's not me. Anyway,
If you need somebody, I'm busy, but Yeah. A literal one of those.
Yeah,
Huh.
life sure can be unpleasant for some people.
Anyways,
Dylan looked at Max.
Or,
Yeah.
I mean, the only way that could be worse is if he was like, "Wow, I did ask for your whole life story."
Dylan looked at Max.
Oh, sorry, I lost my place again. Oh, there it is. Look at Max. It's okay, Max. I just wish I could be like my cousin and stand up to her. I really want to be like you, Clayton.
Ooby doo.
Do you think the writer of the story has a cousin named Dylan?
I wonder sometimes.
I don't know.
Dylan
man.
like thinks that Clayton is just
Yeah,
the
Midget
coolest.
Dylan,
Dylan,
Chad, Clayton.
Clayton. I mean, that's actually like that's just canon.
Yeah.
Vidget. I love Vidget.
Stand up to her is different from drop kicking her. That's
Yeah, well,
so
I mean-
true.
Well, I mean, objectively, because if you drop kick, you fall to the ground.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, absolutely.
That's
yeah.
laying down to her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Clayton, yeah, it's lying down really aggressively. That's what I call a drop kick.
Yeah.
Clayton leaned back on the wall and smiled a bit at him. Just a bit.
it's okay, Dylan. And I told you can just call me bro.
I
Dylan
don't know
started
if he
to
means
smile.
you can just call me bro or if you can just call me comma bro.
Yeah, Dylan started to smile a bit. He knew that Clayton and him were close, but their bond was much stronger than that, and almost nothing could break it. Yeah, SpongeBob, we're like brothers.
Yeah,
Call me
actually, no.
closer.
Matt doesn't make. That's not a meaningless distinction. I didn't even really. Yeah, you're right. I told you can just call me, comma, bro, or you can just call me bro.
I don't know which one of those he meant.
Because he's like, I wish I could be like my cousin, but he really could have been like, no, you don't have to call me your cousin. You can call me your brother. But like,
I have
you
no
could also
idea.
just be like, if she's being mean to you, just call me.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I think it's the bro thing. That's what Kamina would have done.
That's true.
Yeah, what would Kamina do? Their bond was much stronger, and almost nothing could break it. And you might say almost nothing, but that's not the case of them using almost for no reason. I know the thing that could break it. One of them becoming an ex-brony.
Yeah, you're right.
That would break it.
That's
And
true.
it should break it.
Uh-huh.
I want to make
I
that clear.
believe in the you that calls me bro.
Yes.
Yeah. Max then broke the silence.
Oh, sorry.
All right, now I've been trying to like stay.
Oh, I don't like this.
the claims of like they are just trading them like toys, but
Fuck. Oh. Well, if you want something to make you feel better, man, I have just the thing for you to take home with you.
Why would you take the pony home with you to your
Why would you say
abusive household?
called her a thing twice.
You want a
What?
thing? Here you go. Thing.
Well, I mean,
Fucked
Matt,
up,
abusive
man.
household, you can't abuse an inanimate object.
That's true. Yeah.
You can't abuse a fleshlight.
Well, that's debatable, but yeah.
You know, some people. So I know some people. You know, some people go by like gendered pronouns like he, him, she, her. Some people go by they, them. Some people even go by it. And I'm like, okay, I feel like that's a little bit
Stephen King
weird
fans.
for me, but fine. If you want to go by that, that's fine. But this is like a new level of like not even a person, right? Like I have just the thing for you. It's just like the pronouns they go by is
Well, I mean that would imply that they're not toys, Bob. They're just toys. that
That's
you trade
true.
with your friends. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's true. You're right. They are just objects.
Just toys, yeah. My Little Pony. You know, you got them at McDonald's when you go through the drive-through, or when you go to
guess
his
they
house.
took
It is
the
a McDonald's.
I guess Clayton took the title really literally. They're ponies, they're very little, and they're his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My Little Pony.
Yeah.
It's not your Little Pony. It's My Little Pony.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Oh
He
yeah.
said to him-
CKD asked a good question. Is Clayton's aunt a Brian?
Obviously
she's-
not. How
they
could someone
called her a
who's
piece
that
of shit.
angry
She's-
and hateful be a Brian?
Well, that's just it. Like they still keep her around. They don't even keep Lucy around.
Okay.
well, because they tried. Remember, they couldn't press charges.
That's true. Yeah.
He said to him, making Dylan look at him with a look of confusion.
Man, I have a look of confusion on me right now.
True
Yeah.
that.
What is it?
He asked. He then shouted up to the room, but not too loud to wake up their father. Oh,
What
so
the
his
fuck
goal
are
is
you
to wake up their
shouting
father.
at all?
Dylan, why did you do this?
Oh, no, I think
Bob-
this is Max.
I know. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
the way
this
it's
is where
worded.
the
Yeah,
author
it's very
forgets to put in
confusing.
names.
Hey, Bob, if you had the choice between shouting or walking up a flight of stairs to talk, I mean, come on.
I think I would just die. The idea of being asked to walk upstairs. Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, you two can come down now.
Clayton raised up his commonest sunglasses and gave Max a glare that could burn right through the sun.
Holy shit.
Dude, come
So
on.
cool.
Damn, he's cool.
Okay.
I wish I could be like him.
Dude, come on. Don't fuck with my cousin like that.
He said, getting a little mad.
I'm
Max
gonna
only
kill
stuck
you.
his tongue out at him.
Whoa!
Making
Don't do
Clayton-
that. Clayton will kill you.
Makey Clayton, yeah, you'll it'll be like Jake and Amir. He'll kick your tongue right out of your mouth.
Only
He's
stick
gonna
your
slice
tongue out if you're
tongue
ready for him
off.
to cut that shit off.
Yeah.
Making Clayton flip him off. As he put his hand back to his side, he looked at the end of the steps and his eyes widened along with his cousins. His cousins widened. They both saw the two
His eyes widened and his cousins expanded.
Yeah. They both saw the two cartoon ponies come downstairs and stand near the steps.
His cousins expand. Please. Just imagining.
Oh man, Scully has a conspiracy theory. Maybe the C.
I'm closing my eyes. I see it.
Scully has a conspiracy theory. Maybe the C and CB is short for Clayton.
I'm gonna die.
Just wants to piss you or anyone off.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Clayton, everyone else.
I gotta stop. I'm seeing stars. My chest hurts.
You smell toast?
What
No.
the hell is the source of that meme image? When did a sumo wrestler just like beat up a little girl?
Oh fuck. Oh my fucking god, I feel lightheaded. His cousins expanded.
Yeah, it's definitely a moment. Let's keep going. Fluttershy looked down at the floor as Dylan got up from his seat and kneeled down to her. A lot of up and down here.
Yeah.
As he put his hand on her head.
Oh shit. I'm lost. Where are we?
Last paragraph of that page, Fluttershy looked down at the floor is the beginning of the paragraph.
And so your line is Fluttershy, is that really you?
Hang on one second.
This gets cut out when we were recording.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I see it.
I can take over if anyone's getting like so fucking tired or whatever.
No, I see it. I
No,
scrolled
Matt's
too far
just
down.
blind.
Okay.
I'm just blind. Fluttershy, is that really you?
He put his hand on her, making her make a jump a bit.
Uh-huh.
What the
I don't know
fuck
what the
is
fuck that
happening?
He
means.
smiled at her.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. I would never hurt you or any pony.
I try to hurt the bullies, but I fail. So I guess that counts as never hurting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even when I want to.
I can't make that promise.
She then looked up at him and she saw his smile and she started to smile a bit as she then looked at his black eye.
Wow.
A
What a
bit.
good sentence. Oh my goodness, what happened to you?
You should see the other guy. Oh. She asked him as she gently pointed at his eye. She even points gently. Dylan turned his face away from her.
Oh, don't look. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to talk about it.
He said in a sad voice. She
Oh.
nodded at him and flew up to his face and smiled at him a bit. Because remember, they're tiny.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
so
they're
small.
microscopic. Well, don't you worry. I'll make sure that it gets better.
She said in her kind voice, making Dylan
Oh.
smile more.
Oh, I'm glad it was a kind voice.
Yeah.
Clayton
I'm
was
so
still
glad they're
staring at his cousin in disbelief, but his
Whoa.
stare was soon broken as he saw a cyan pony trot in front of him, staring at him.
Wow, what a
looked
good sentence.
He looked at the rainbow-haired mare and rubbed his eyes to make sure that he wasn't in some kind of dream or anything. But when he finished, he still saw her as he then kneeled down to her and held out his hand to her. Max then decided to speak. Always with the timing, Max.
Thank you, Max. I've done a ton of speaking. Well, Rainbow Dash, that is the guy I told you about who is 20% cooler, just like you.
I don't know if I
Ruining the
would go that
moment,
far.
Spaz. Shut up. Stop talking. He finished with a grin. Rainbow Dash looked at Clayton as her eyes started to widen, like they did when she saw the Wonderbolts in episode 16.
Oh my god.
I don't know what. Okay.
That's for
I've
the fans.
Never seen the show, so yeah,
Fucking
okay.
Bingo card slot literally references a specific episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
and another bingo card, Rainbow Dash's Oh My Gosh a bunch.
Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Was all she said as she then tackled him to the floor in a hug. And it's
At least
oh my
it wasn't on
gosh
the
because here's the thing: when you're personal friends with the god of your universe, you definitely don't want to blaspheme.
That's true.
She knows Celestia. That's not a good thing to do.
No flippin' swearing in my universe.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Y'all kids better watch your fucking mouths.
You look so cool. You look almost as cool as Daring Do.
Wow, bingo, bingo, bingo.
Almost.
I'm filling all pin sheets.
Almost. That's cool.
Almost as cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was actually ouch.
About
yeah, that was-
20% less cool.
Right.
the girl of your dreams walks up to you. You're almost as cool as some other guy I know. It's like, oh.
Oh, just here's the sword. Just stab me.
Yeah.
It's like you're familiar with Akuma's raging demon. Like that's you. You just go you drop dead. She said with excitement in her voice, making him blush and show off his cocky grin. He then got
You're
to his
almost
feet.
as cool as a cartoon horse.
You're almost as cool as cartoon Indiana Jones. Oh, thank you. He then got to his feet with her in his arms.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what happened?
It's just in his arms.
Well, Rainbow Dash, I would not have been this cool if it wasn't for you.
Wow.
That's the
Can we-
saddest shit I've ever
Yeah, can we
fucking
take
heard
a
in my
moment?
life.
Can we take a moment? This is like a vigil, all right? Rest in peace, Clayton. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's fucking
really.
sad.
That's really fucking sad. Oh god.
Real,
Oh,
though.
God. Like, he said it out loud. Bro.
Oh man, I love this. Pin
Yeah.
The Clayton.
the Clayton.
Yeah,
There he is. The one, the only, the Clayton.
because she's just like him.
Come standing up to Clayton's
everyone's-
Oh,
mom.
that's all. You still got it wrong, Melto. No, you didn't switch the names.
No, that's what
Right.
happened. Oh.
No,
Is that
Dylan
Clayton's mom
doesn't stand
standing
up to anything. Clayton stands up to Dylan.
I thought that's why Clayton
Oh,
was.
or-
I'm sorry, Dylan was the one getting fucking. Oh, to Clayton's mom. Yeah, that's.
Hey,
Dylan
at least
standing
you
up to Dylan's
referenced the
mom.
Fred movie, my favorite movie.
Right.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
favorite movie, friend.
Great movie.
John Cena's fucking dope.
He's so cool.
I love John Cena.
But anyway,
I would not have been this cool if it wasn't for you.
yeah,
The
when-
cartoon horse inspired me to be a guy who slices up people's eyes with a sword.
here's the thing: as long as you threaten people enough, you can always be cool. He said. She then looked at him with a suspicious look on her face.
Sus.
So-
Sus.
Okay.
Taking a page from the Drax book here.
Yeah.
This is a good question, though.
Hey, how do you know who I am?
Thank you, but also
She asked-
no, please.
She asked him, jabbing her hoof on his chest.
All right, let's play a game. Will this be as bad, worse, or maybe better than Drax's explanation? 'Cause
Yeah,
here
this
we
is
are.
the Simply
You
Earth.
bet
of
I'm
this-
gonna say
Gentlemen.
yes.
All right, every My Little Pony self-insert has a Simply Earth monologue, so let's
Yeah.
hear this one.
No.
Well, Rainbow Dash, you really do exist in our world. But only as a television show where humans think that ponies like you two are only a myth.
A myth.
Myth.
Only as a
To
television show.
some
where it's
very
only a myth.
vague definition of myth, I agree.
Yeah, it's like
With
the
that
epic
one.
of you got the Epic of Gilgamesh, and
Yeah.
published right before that was My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
Also, like, well, Rainbow Dash, you really do exist in our world. It's so fucking weird to say because, like,
Yeah.
in her world, she exists.
Rainbow Dash blinked
Exists
at
right
him.
now.
The only
Well,
world she doesn't exist in normally is our world.
Yeah.
Well, in this story, they do exist in the world. They're just on another planet.
I guess.
Yeah. What's a television? I don't even own a television.
I don't even know anything.
She asked him as he looked at her with a smile.
What's a paladin?
Oh, there it is.
That was Scully.
Thanks, Scully, for the classic. What's a paladin?
I will tell you once we get to my house.
Oh,
He then messes up her hair gently, making her push his hand away as she blushed a bit. Max then heard his bedroom door open and looked to the stairs to see his brother and the other ponies come down. Corey then saw Dylan and Clayton and smiled as he saw the two hold on to their favorite cartoon ponies.
Wow.
You can just hold. You can
Um,
just hold them in your
Explaining
arms like
MLP to
fucking
ponies.
dogs.
In
They
my
are.
hands, in my hands again.
And this, we have a nice innuendo in this next bit of dialogue.
Who is this? Corey?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So it looks like you guys have gotten a load nicely, I see.
Wink. He then winks at the four, making them look away, trying to hide their blush. Oh, looks like I missed the orgy.
Yeah.
The group then hears two cars outside and heard the two car doors shut. As a knock on the door was then heard,
Whoa.
Max then opened the door to see Jack and Sam.
Whoa.
After we're done reading the story, I'm going to need to go see Jack and Sam, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jack Daniels and Samuel Adams.
Exactly.
Samuel Adams.
I'm so lost. I accidentally
Max,
scrolled
it's
and I lost
Max.
my fucking
Yeah,
place.
it's my line. Ah, good, you're here. Come on in.
Max
I'm sorry.
said,
Ah, good, you're here. No, you're. Fuck it.
yeah.
That's
Max
wrong.
said-
You're wrong here.
Max said as he closed the front door a bit. Oh, come on.
Close it all.
All the way.
Yeah, your other friend, he
Shut the
closes
fucking
it.
door.
Yeah, you know, every fucking one of you knows what it's like when your mom comes and says, "Hey, dinner's ready," and then you say, "Okay, I'll be there in a second," and then she leaves the door open just a crack,
Yeah.
even though the door was fucking closed when she got there. And you say, "Close the door," and she just doesn't.
No. Yeah. Also, I should quote from Rhapsody Street Kids: "Close the door."
Yeah.
Card in the corner.
Yeah.
As they both walked in, they both dropped their mouths. Yes, he always says that. At what they saw. Jack then looked over and saw Pinkie Pie grinning at them widely as she trotted over to the boys.
Oh, me and the boys.
Oh God.
Boys will be boys.
Oh, that's me, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie.
She said with a happy voice, making Sam freak out.
Emma's never seen happiness.
Holy fucking snowballs, she talks.
Holy snowballs, guys.
Was all Sam could get out of his mouth before Applejack then trotted over to Sam.
I
and
really
tapped
wish
his
he
leg.
hadn't.
Oh, they are like dogs. They hump your leg.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Howdy there, big fella.
Oh,
She said to
God.
him, making Sam shake his head.
Ah.
This, not one, not three.
Oh.
This can't be real. It just can't be.
Me reading this fucking story like,
Get me out of here! Before he could freak out again, Applejack then turned around. Also, I just realized, holy fucking snowballs. That's something Riley would say. That's a Riley swear right there.
No,
Yeah.
he'd say holy flipping snowballs.
No.
Or
Before
holy
he could-
fricking snowballs.
Dance Central on Connect is so much better than Just Dance. My life has been changed. Before he could freak out again, Applejack then turned around and lifted her back hoofs and bucked him in the knee. Oh, gosh.
He's dead.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I kind of remember when you come over and I'm like, hey, bro, and I kick you in the knee.
Yeah, you bend my fucking knee back.
Yeah, I break your leg, just like
Remember when
friends
I
do.
stomp on your fucking hand?
It's a customer she comes from. As he then fell down, Jack simply chuckled at the scene as Twilight then looked at Applejack with an angry look on her face.
Didn't Alvin also buckle someone's knee backwards?
Like,
Yeah,
he punched someone's
yeah.
knee backwards and the bullies get bullied.
Yeah, and Applejack
keeps
just does the same
happening.
thing. She just cripples Sam.
For no reason.
Why? Yeah.
Oh, dude, I freaking love this. So Twilight says Applejack. Twilight looked at Applejack with an angry look on her face. Just say Applejack angrily. Twilight.
Ew. Oh,
Ew.
Twilight. Okay. Applejack.
She said as she turned to Twilight. What? I wanted to show him that we weren't a figment of his imagination. How better to demonstrate that than to kick his knee backwards and cripple him for life? He'll remember for the rest of his life every time he holds his knee in agony.
Yeah.
From the wheelchair.
Yeah, it's like House, you know? She said as she looked at him to get up. Get up. I'm not done with you. Jack then looked down at Pinkie Pie, who was still smiling at him.
I've lost. Oh, there it is. Wait.
So
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Sorry, I am bad at reading. I don't. It's edited out when we do the video, but like live, I'm really bad at reading.
No one's denying that.
Yes. So this is my surprise, huh, Corey?
that's Jack.
Oh, what? I thought Pinkie Pie was talking. Oh, where am I?
No,
Well, that's
you got
the right line,
line,
just
but
the
just
wrong
the wrong
person.
voice.
Oh, I thought Pinkie Pie was talking. I don't know why. Losing my mind. No, after with Jack. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. So this is my surprise, huh, Corey?
Jack said, tapping his foot. Corey then looked at him with a grin.
Yes, it is, Jack. Now you have someone to stay with you at you house now.
That's fucked up.
He said,
If he was
you
looking for a roommate, you could have helped him with that.
You
could have gotten
sad,
Dylan to live
sad,
with him.
lonely man.
Yeah, I know
He
you're.
said as he gave.
Sorry.
He said as he gave him a wink, which made him roll his eyes.
Yeah.
Jack then picked up Pinkie Pie and held her in his arms.
Hey, real quick, I just want to. Somebody just asked. Spaghetti just asked. Have they even asked the ponies if they want to stay at these dudes' houses?
Nope.
And
Nope.
not only is the answer to that question no, but shame on you for asking.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, he did say, "I'm going to call the people who you're going to stay with," and they all cheered. So,
Yeah,
They're
You're
into
going
it.
to stay with
it's
these
not
guys.
exactly asking.
well, I mean, Bob, we're going to get McDonald's after this, and you go, "Fuck yeah!" It's just
Okay.
I've asked you just in a Chad way
Right.
if you want to go to McDonald's.
Odd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there it is. I see.
Yeah, the virgin food proposal, the Chad dinner decision. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm losing my mind here. well, I love my surprise.
He said, making Pinkie Pie smile even more.
Yay! I'm Jack's surprise.
Oh, ponies of gore. She said
No.
with glee.
No.
Twilight.
Why would you say that? Now I had to hear those words, and so did everybody else. Fuck you.
Twilight and Max then looked at each other, then back at the group. Yes, as Max cleared his throat. I love it when they look at you and then look at your pony and then look back at you.
Well, I know that you guys want an expiation about this,
I guess
I know
I'm
you
for
do.
it.
but it's getting late, and I will have to tell you all in the morning. Okay,
Did you
guys?
tell them now?
I
No.
couldn't possibly tell them now.
It's too
It's
late.
not
So we
even
do
like
it now.
it's not even a big deal. You said
It's
it like a fucking
it's a sentence or two of explanation, and we have wasted more time just getting here than than it would take for me to explain. But no,
I can't
This is like that
do it.
stupid trope in the movies where there's like where like the kids are main characters, and like like right when they're getting to the meat of a conversation, the grown up's like, "Okay, it's time for bed." It's like we're all awake and talking. What do you mean it's time for bed? Oh man. The boys all nodded in unison as Twilight then spoke.
sorry, I saw a comment here. Okay. Oh, before I forget, I need to give you all these.
She said as she then made her horns start to glow a purple aurora, and a flash of light came, revealing 6 silver bracelets. She then handed each person a bracelet. You might say, each person, so who did she give it to? The persons.
Yeah.
Not the things, the persons.
Okay, so not the
Yeah.
not
These-
the ponies.
The humans.
These
Not the
bracelets, yeah, these bracelets will, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, sorry.
Twilight.
These bracelets will turn us into humans freely, so that we can fit in around here.
You were humans
Wow.
before, so why do you
That is a-
need, or you were at least.
That is a
No, but
sentence
now
and
that
a
they
half.
have found their owners, they can hand the collars over
Yeah.
to their owners,
Yeah.
who will choose when they are humans and when they are horses.
This really is like a Gorian thing. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
This is disturbing.
The boys
Ponies
put
with
the
board.
the ponies are correct. The boys put the boys put the bracelets in their pockets and then started to leave and go home. Dude, what if one of them put on the bracelet? Is that like a human eating a rare candy? It's just like universe ends.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want
I
to.
don't want to know.
They started to leave and go home. As they all left, only Corey, Rarity, Max, and Twilight were left downstairs. Max then yawned as he then walked upstairs with the others following him back into the room as his brother closed the door behind him.
Wow, what a
Man,
nothing
a lot happened
sentence.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
A lot happened, but nothing went on.
Yeah, it's like football, break, and then they all just scatter.
Gosh, I mean, God, this could have just been like, I called the guys when they came over. Hey, look, ponies. And they all go, oh, shit. And then they're like,
So overwritten.
like it's so much going on when you do not need any of it.
Hey, have you ever written a masterpiece of
That's true.
classic
Say that I
literature?
have.
How would we know what was overwritten or underwritten?
Yeah.
We're stupid.
Yeah. Hey, Stephen Crane was only like 7 when he wrote The Red Badge of Courage, so maybe this will be classic literature in the future.
I hope not.
He was 7, yeah.
Sorry, Scully said at least they didn't just wander into the woods for no reason only to find a real fucking portal. I feel like that's better than what happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like-
man.
At least if you go into the forest, you might find something you weren't expecting.
Meldo shared Synthol Shaggy, my favorite Shaggy.
But instead, they went to the club and found
They went to the club and
ponies.
found ponies.
Or at least Twilight. I don't know.
Dude, I
And then the
actually,
others just appeared.
Can we have a Virgin Chad meme with Skinny Shaggy and Ripped Shaggy?
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
My 2 characters. Here we go.
What?
Sam's house.
Oh, wait. I thought it was Jack's house first.
We've
Oh,
never done
fuck.
this
I
before.
was wrong. I'm sad.
I forgot this chapter is like one of the longest.
Yeah, we're getting through it, man.
We're almost
Sam pulled up into the driveway with Applejack in the passenger seat. Not the passenger seat, passenger seat.
Yeah,
As he
there's
got
multiple.
out, he then opened the other side of the door for her to get out.
Whoa.
Every door has 2 sides.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Locke.
She hoped out and landed on her hoofs. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, this is the Blake solo hour.
The Blake solo. Here we go.
Thanks, Sam. Sam nods. No problem. As Sam closes the door to the Hummer, they then reach the front door and open it. As he opens the front door, he sees that all the lights are off in the house. He then picks Applejack up and carries her into his room and shuts and locks his door. What in the
Very good.
hey was that about, Sam? She asked him. Sam then turns on his lamp and looks at her. Because I don't want my mom to see a cartoon pony in the house. I don't want her to kick you out, Applejack.
I mean, kicking her out is one problem that might happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Applejack was smiling hearing this. You don't want me to leave your side, huh, Sugar Cube?
Sugar Cube.
Sugar Cube, she said in a teasing way. Sam only smiled at her comment. No, Applejack, I really don't want you to leave. He said as he walked over to his closet and pulled out a sleeping bag and laid it onto the floor. She then got on it and laid down,
there.
putting her cowboy hat on the side of her. Wow.
Okay.
Whoa.
Advanced technique.
The forbidden technique.
Yeah, hat on your hip. Sam smiled at her as he saw her, then drifted off to sleep as he then took off his shoes and got into bed and turned off his lamp.
Everything in that was out of order.
He fell asleep like halfway through it.
There are so many verbs in that. Just in the back half of that. Let's just, after the comma, Sam does the following. Smiles, sees her, drifts off to sleep, takes off shoes, got into bed, turns off lamp. Beautiful.
Hey,
I
Bob.
love that.
Hey, Bob, shit, shower, shave. Bad order.
30
At
seconds
the same
flat.
time.
I shit in the shower and swish it down the drain. It gets everywhere.
Jack's house. Jack and Pinkie Pie arrived at his house. As Jack turned off the engine, Pinkie Pie looked at what Jack had pressed. Hey, how much can you press, bro?
Matt, this is all you, bud.
I know, it's all me.
How much cringe do you want, bro?
Oh man.
All of
Is this
it?
worse
Thanks.
than Draxy Waxy? Let's find out.
Oh man. Oh, it is. It is. Hey, Jackie Wacky.
Oh man, Jackie Wacky.
That was my soul.
No,
leaving my fucking body.
I'd say that's still really cringe, but not as cringe as Draxy Waxy because Jack is still a normal name. Drax is not.
Jackie Wacky is like a character from Smoochie Must Die.
Yeah.
If you've never seen that movie,
Wait, you mean Death to Smoochie?
yeah, I combined it with Romeo Must Die.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to watch those 2 movies together. Like, can we get a movie mashup
DJ and Static mashup?
For a whole
of Romeo Must Die
Of 2
and
movies?
Death to
movies.
Smoochie? Yeah. Yeah, this movie's really eating my brain. Like things like neurons are just crossing, movies are getting mixed together.
All right, Matt, this is all you, bud.
Yeah, so hey Jackie
I know.
Wacky, she said, smiling at the nickname she had just given him. Jack turned to Pinkie Pie.
Yes, Pinky. Oh, okay. What was that thing you pressed? Oh, the engine button? What's that? Is that some sort of... wow. Is that some kind of cupcake maker? Why would you think that?
Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie. Candy Sweets Happy Energy Party.
Why would you
I'm
think
so happy
that?
I'm
Wait,
stupid.
guys, these are not like Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy have been reduced to word clouds.
Yeah.
They are just word clouds of their traits.
They took a bunch of fan fiction dialogue, put it into a machine, had an AI try to learn how Pinkie Pie talks, and just outputs words she says.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, hey, somebody's name, but now rhymed with something starting with a W. Like, fucking.
Cookies, cupcake maker.
Haha.
She said, thinking about it, he smiled back at her a bit.
Nah, just a little bit. Nope. It's when I press it, turn off the car.
Jesus
I have another one to
Christ.
turn it on. Oh, okie dokie then.
She said as she bounced out of her seat and went to the grass up to the house.
Very nice.
Jack took off his seatbelt and walked up to his house to see Pinkie Pie hop up and down waiting for him. As
Very
he
good.
reached the door, he opened with his house key and closed the door behind him.
I needed to
Leaving
hear
her
it.
Oh, he
outside.
learned.
Yeah.
They went
he didn't go
inside.
inside,
3
yeah.
words. All you needed was 3 words.
I'm home, Mom and Dad.
He said to the family portrait above the fireplace, he's like Bruce Wayne.
Fucking depressing.
This is the alleyway my parents were murdered in, Pinkie Pie.
This is why I fight
Hold
anti-brony
on.
crime.
Scully said, how little are these ponies that they fit in the car? You must have missed it. They are at knee level.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tiny.
They're like
They
small
are
dogs.
tiny.
Little small things.
They are like small dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, think of like a basset hound, maybe that.
Yeah. Like maybe a little bigger than that at most.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like poodles.
Well, I mean, there's huge
Poodles
poodles,
might be
there's
too
tiny
small.
poodles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Koalas.
But they're at knee height.
He said to the family portrait above the fireplace. Pinkie Pie looked at the large picture and smiled.
Are those your parents?
She asked him. He stood next to her side as they both looked at the portrait.
Yes, Pinky, they are. They were the best parents I ever had. I really was like expecting that to be like a fucking
I bet you had like 10 dads, bro.
like a fucking
Oh my God.
American Psycho. Why, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, Pinky, yes, they are.
I think that Genesis is one of the greatest bands. Of
No,
the 80s.
Pinky, no, it's not.
Let's see. She then looked at him confused.
What
Her question's actually very valid by what he said.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He then looked down at her.
Oh, this is terrible. I will tell you later. Promise.
Can anyone explain something
That's all
now?
you needed to say. 2 words. They're dead.
Besides, in fiction, characters, whenever a character does the stupid, I will tell you later, they always die before they can tell you.
Skylar said, I was born from the painting.
Yeah. Yeah. Like in Looney Tunes Back in Action, my favorite movie. I have a lot of favorite movies. She looked up at him still.
Pinky promise?
The most binding contract. It's like in Harry Potter, you die if you break it. She asked him the words that he knew that she would ask him.
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
that's metaphysical right there.
He then raised up his right hand.
Cross my heart and hope to fly. Fuck you. Stick a cupcake in my eye. Double fuck
Ow.
you. 2 middle fingers up.
He then
Does Pinkie
yes.
Pie know what pinkies are?
it's a
Because
pinky
like
promise.
Wooch
that
just
she's
posted
Pinkie Pie.
horse fingers.
Well, no, she's
Oh.
Pinkie Pie. That's why it's a pinky promise. You're confusing
Okay.
it with the pinky swear. That's completely
Oh.
different.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
yes,
right.
Of course.
He said as he smacked his right with his hand.
What?
I don't know what that. He smacked his own hand.
And he
He
smacked his
clapped?
eye. No,
Oh.
at the end of the swear, you put your hand up towards your
Oh,
eye.
he smacked his eye. Okay.
Why do I have to know these things?
How?
Pinkie Pie then hugged his leg and smiled more.
Yay!
She shouted.
Right.
I hope you
That
enjoyed that scene, that
That
useful
was
scene.
very good.
Dylan's house.
They could have used that to describe how the parents died, but no.
No, we're just gonna waste your fucking time.
They were electrocuted trying to rewire the ignition on the Jeep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dylan's house. As Clayton was driving his chopper through the streets, he looked over and saw his
Through
cousin's
them.
house and drove up into the driveway, like on a whim.
Just happened to do that.
Hang on,
you
I'm
know?
not done with you yet, lady.
Oh no.
Oh no. As he turned off the motorcycle and put it on the kickstand.
Put it on. He pulled out the kickstand.
Balanced it on the
placed it
kickstand.
on
Yeah.
there.
That's
Yeah,
how
just on the
motorcycles work.
kickstand.
He looked at Rainbow Dash as she was admiring his chopper.
Hey Rainbow Dash. Period. Is it okay if you stay and watch my motorcycle for me?
Yeah, and when a cop comes by, they'll just see a cartoon horse in your fucking
Yeah.
sidecar.
So, Rainbow Dash
No
nodded
cop's
at
gonna come by. It's a lawless hellscape. There are no cops.
You're right. So whoever you're looking out for because you want somebody to watch your motorcycle,
He doesn't. In
will
case
see
a roving gang of
cartoon
raiders comes
horse.
by.
No. Rainbow Dash nodded at him as she was looking all over the bike. All over that.
Uh-huh.
Dylan, who was holding Fluttershy in his arms, who was sleeping, smiled at her as he gently woke her up. She opened up her big green eyes at him and yawned.
Oh fuck!
That's right. They did get 2 humans and 2 cartoon horses back home on one chopper.
Yeah, I mean, they were dog sized, but so in that case, imagine 2 people and 2 dogs on one motorcycle without a sidecar.
Is there a sidecar? I don't think there is a.
No.
There is
there's
no
no
sidecar.
sidecar.
That's what I'm saying, without a sidecar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So just, I guess he was riding on the back, dog under each arm, gripping with his thighs.
Maybe they had backpacks and they just stuffed them in them. Or baby Bjorns.
Yeah. For my baby, Bjorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, are we here
I
already?
love the movie The Bjorn Identity.
Yeah, the
Bjorn
Bjork.
Identity. It's a good
No.
book too.
Is that what they're going to call the movie about Bjork, the Bjork Identity?
Sorry, look at the picture that I'm in the mirror posted.
This is where I watched my parents die, Pinkie Pie. Can you eat cupcakes with them?
Jeez.
Beautiful.
It's so good.
Where I watched my parents die, Pinkie Pie. Oh man. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get more Clayton versus Aunt action.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So warning. Dylan nodded at her. Yes, Fluttershy, okay. She then
Wait,
Wait.
I didn't say my line.
yeah, I'm trying to find the right spot. Are we here already? She asked him.
Dylan nodded
Sure.
at her.
Yeah, Dylan nodded at her.
Yes, Fluttershy, we are here, but I need you to do me a favor, please.
She looked at him.
What is it?
She asked in her sweet voice.
Now, her adjective voice.
Mhm.
I need you to fly above my house until I give you the signal to come inside.
He said to her. It's good to have a signal for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tap my head.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. Okay, Dylan.
She then okay. She then flies. Yeah, she's very much okay. She then flies out of his arms and over the roof of the house. Dylan then walks up to the front door where Clayton is standing and gulps. Where are you at?
Oh, boy.
But Clayton puts his hand on his shoulder and smiles at him, making a small amount of his fear go away.
Just a little bit.
I just
a
want to
wee
say,
bit.
I'm so glad people were like making so many memes about Clayton beating up Dylan's mom because
We'll see.
Here we go, boys. Are you
because
ready?
here we fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just then the boys hear the other side of the door open, and Clayton quickly grits his teeth in rage at the sight of his worthless Aunt Tracy. His aunt looks at him with a cold and evil look on her face
You drop kicked me earlier this evening.
Yeah.
and stomped my hand. like I was like
Son.
his aunt, like pretty much all the abuse, like they make the Dursleys look like dream parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you decided to bring back my son after you kidnapped him from me and tried to assault me, huh?
Not tried. I think he succeeded. I think he did it.
She knows how far you can go. She said to him in a uncaring way, "How dare she not care for him?"
Oh man, I'm trying to figure out how you would say that in a caring way.
Yeah. And then
Just be happy I didn't cut your fucking hand off, bitch.
Wow.
I mean, that was a distinct possibility with Clayton.
yeah.
I guess we could have let somebody else voice the aunt. But...
No, I'd rather keep that in with us.
Yeah, actually.
Than us.
Clayton said with a dark tone in his voice. His aunt then pointed at him.
You watch your mouth, you little shit.
No fucking swearing.
As much as I do for you and my elder sister, you should respect me more and not be such a smartass all the time.
I wouldn't
Not to
call it
mention
being a
looking like a
smartass.
fucking bum all the damn time. You ought to be ashamed of yourself looking any kind of way. How else are you gonna get a woman if you keep looking like filth all the fucking time and cleaning yourself up for once?
Okay, you lost me. You lost me. You lost me.
Fucking burn! Oh my god. That was true.
Okay, I would say that drop kicking someone is a little more than being a smartass.
Right.
I'm amazed.
But
Wow, Connor, you're doing such a good voice that someone thought that was me doing the voice.
No, it's not that. Although it is a very, very good voice. Maybe your best in years.
right. But I mean,
I think
holy shit.
you really carried the character. I think.
I think Clayton ought to be ashamed of him looking how he does.
Yeah,
That's
for real,
true.
though. I kind of
he
agree with
isn't
her
gonna
there.
get a woman, if he keeps riding around common sunglasses and a katana and a trench coat and whatever.
It's just a little weird to me that's what she chose to harp on, Like,
Yeah, he's not
I'd be
clean
like,
enough. Like,
how
how about
dare
the
you
fact that he
fucking-
walks around with a sword?
I would
Uses
be
it.
like, how dare you fucking drop kick me and stomp on my hand?
You're a
She's like,
psycho.
How
Like-
dare you fucking dress like a dunce?
Like, here's the thing, like carrying a sword around, that's fine. In areas of Texas, you can open carry a sword. Absolutely, carry a sword. But please, try not to just use it all the time for no real reason.
I mean, if you're gonna carry a sword, just use it, dude. Just kill people.
God.
That's why
It's
Bob
like that
doesn't live
Always
in
Sunny in
Texas.
Philadelphia bit where they were trying to determine whether swords
I
were
am
better
the
than
legal
guns.
representation of the Steel Donut, and I say, just kill people.
It's a joke. Please, lawyers.
Wink.
Yeah. Clean yourself up for once. She yelled at him. She then turned to Dylan and yelled at him.
Oh, she got more.
And as for you, Dylan, I don't ever want you to do what you did tonight. Do you hear me, damn it?
Wait,
I don't
what?
ever want you to do what you did
Sorry,
tonight.
too late. You just
You did it.
I did it.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm not sure if we should start the Steel Donut Collective channel. I think we should.
You know what? As
reconsider
for
before
you,
we start it.
Blake, I don't ever want you to riff a fanfic live.
Happening now. It's
Yeah.
you are here. It's happening.
She said as she smacked him across the face, making a large bruise on his face appear.
What
He's got
out here there, huh?
He's got
He bruises
bruise.
instantly.
fast blood, yeah.
It just fucking showed up there.
His red blood cells have Sonic sneakers. As he then walked inside the house to his room, he's like, okay,
Wait, where were they?
price of admission.
Outside. Like at the
Outside,
front door.
okay.
Yeah. As Clayton saw his cousin walk inside the house, he called his aunt, getting ready to slap him as well. As he then pulled out his Yamato sword out from behind his back and cut her hand open, making her scream in
Okay,
pain.
of course. Of course.
Yeah.
I love this next sentence.
Yeah, Clayton is like, you know how they always say it's just like turn the other cheek, walk away. He's like, no. Turn the other cheek so you can grab your sword and cut their cheek.
Turn the other cheek when his aunt beats up her son, but if she wants to beat me up, no. Fuck you. So
This is a great curse here.
You little fucking asshole! Why I ought to!
She stopped talking as he pointed his katana at her neck.
You oughta what, bitch? Try and hit me like you do my cousin every single day just because you're divorced and his dad isn't worth shit and doesn't want anything to do with him? You may be able to get away with treating Dylan like worthless shit in your house, but if you ever think about hitting me like you were about to do a minute ago, I will gladly kill your ass for free!
I love how he's
All right.
like, you can beat the shit out of my cousin,
what?
but don't you dare touch me.
Our
What
hero.
would you say? You may be able to get away with treat if you know he's being treated like shit. And remember when we were at Clayton's house and his family was nice? I mean, like, I didn't agree with everything they did, but they were nice.
I just love that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you
Like,
can beat the
they-
shit out of your
Like,
son.
if you're
but don't touch
consciously
me.
aware, you know Dylan is in this situation, why wouldn't you have him over as much as possible?
I like how-
Also, if you're ready to kill her, I'm not saying you should do it, but, like, what's stopping you?
It's just wild, dude.
Uh,
Nah, dude. If it weren't for the laws of this country, I would kill you where you stand.
But, like, he says, I will gladly kill your ass for free.
Well, I mean, the laws of this country say they have to attack you in order for you to kill them.
So
It's
he's
the ninja code.
He's like, yeah, I have a sword, she has a hand, but I'll claim self-defense if she tries to smack me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You have to. It's
I've
the
been
way of
announced
the
in
land.
front of witnesses that I will murder her.
yes.
Well, I told you, there's only the laws of this land. You know.
Oh, no, Woos is clearing up. If he isn't attacked first, then she would have to pay him to do it.
Right.
He's gonna kill her ass for free.
Oh.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah.
laws of this country is murder is illegal unless someone pays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's a way to make sure that
Free.
the economy keeps flowing.
Yeah, it's kind of
absolutely.
like the opposite of prostitution, right? Like with prostitution, it's like sex is legal, paying for sex is illegal. Other way around, killing is illegal, but paying for killing, that's fine.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
legal. Yeah. So
As long as money changed hands, no big
Yeah.
deal.
Because it
that's
shows
just
that you
the way it
have
works.
because it shows that you have an investment in the killing. It's not just
Recreational
pointless.
murder is illegal.
Yeah, yeah. You have to be, yeah,
You have to
Yeah,
get a
the-
license
yeah.
and shit. And he won't get one, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah. Are you applying for a hunting license or a murdering license?
I'm hunting the most dangerous game of all.
Oh, nice. Let's see. This fucking story. She stopped talking. We already did that.
Oh, kill your ass for
um,
free.
Yeah. He said with rage as he walked off the front porch and put his katana away, as he turned around to face her with a cold, dark glare.
Oh, he's about to get her.
And for your information, you stupid bitch, I have a girl. I just don't run my mouth like you do all the fucking time.
Dude, this is the most like if like we know the truth, and that makes this brag such a pathetic thing because he literally just met Rainbow Dash tonight.
Yeah.
Bragged.
I have a
Destroyed.
cartoon horse.
Huh,
Dylan's mom retired.
I do have a girlfriend in an alternate universe, I'm sure.
Yeah, she goes to another universe.
Yeah.
No, or she goes to another school.
That's how
Also-
deep our relationship is.
Also, like, I have a feeling, like, just from my. Maybe I got a bad read on Clayton, that's possible, but I get the vibe that he would have said this even if he didn't meet her tonight.
Yep.
Like, he would have just been like, I am dating a girl, you asshole. And then it's like, okay, who? It's like, this character in a TV show I like. Like, he would have just proudly announced that to her.
Yeah.
At which point, she would just, like, lean forward and say, okay, you can kill me now. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fine,
kill
I'm
me
done.
now.
Want somebody kill me, please?
And let's see. So she said as she slammed the front door and got on his chopper and drove off.
She
stole
got on
his
his chopper.
She stole his bike. Rainbow Dash, you were supposed to be watching that.
No, Dylan's mom.
I did. I watched it. Dylan's on. still.
watched it
You're on
right
still.
away.
I watched her leave. While inside his room, Dylan walked over to his window and waved his hand for Fluttershy to come inside. She flew down into his window and landed on his bed. She in case you're wondering whether Fluttershy missed all that, she looked at him with concern in his eyes.
Looked at him with concern in his eyes.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Dylan, what was that all about outside? I mean, if you want to talk about it, that is. It's okay if you don't want to, I understand.
Glad you understand.
I'm glad you do, because I certainly don't.
She said, looking away shyly. Dylan then sat to her and looked at.
Sat to her.
Sitting to someone. That's a new way of using
I
it.
love that. My
Yeah.
mother is a monster. She is my bro's aunt. Maybe it really did mean call him bro
Yeah.
from way earlier. I guess
No, yeah.
so.
Yeah.
She is my bro's aunt, and she is the opposite of my bro's mother. Where my mom is always putting me down and always beating me up because my dad left us and wants nothing to do with me. I shouldn't be laughing.
My mother is my bro's aunt. And she is the opposite of my bro's mother. Holy fuck.
Bro.
Just describe her.
What if I be like,
Stop describing her in relation to other things.
what if she holds up her hoof and is like, point me, you think maybe you could repeat that?
Who is your bro? Who is your bro's mom?
My mother is Connor's friend's mom. She is the opposite of Connor's mom. Fuck off!
Thanks, that really cleared everything up.
She is!
Like at the end of this bit of dialogue, I'm expecting it to ask, like, and who was the name of the bus driver?
Fucking
Yeah,
logic
like
problem.
a puzzle or something.
The word puzzle, yeah.
It's a fucking word problem. Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah.
Where my mom is always putting me down, always beating me up.
Beating me up because my dad left us and it wants nothing to do with me. She always called me a mistake, and no matter what I do, I'm always beaten up and getting put down for everything every day. It's been that way since I was little.
Dylan finishes tearing up a bit.
Oh, glad he got done with that.
Like he planned it.
Fluttershy looks at him and starts to tear up as well.
That's horrible. No pony or any pony should ever suffer like that. No one or anyone should ever suffer like that.
You really didn't know how to word that, so it just...
Beautiful.
Try using each of them and see if it works.
Okay, well, you know what?
Pony should suffer like that?
No.
No,
That's
so
wrong.
you just mean no pony.
Well, you know, just keep putting them in there. One of them has to work, okay?
Yeah.
Don't know which one to use. Use all of them. Not ever.
She said as she puts her hoofs around him, making him smile a little bit.
That's still better than sorry for that, bro.
Yeah, anyway, moving on. Thanks, Fluttershy. You really know how to make me feel better.
He said to her, making her blush a little bit. He then puts her on his lap and held her in his arms lovingly as she laid her head into his chest.
Wow,
Aw, how sweet.
All right, last
Clayton's house.
section,
How
boys, we got this.
horrible that she always gets put in the most traumatic situations.
Poor Fluttershy.
Why does this
I mean,
happen
honestly-
to Fluttershy in every story?
It's because they've somehow, like, in their heads, they're like, oh, she's shy, therefore, she'd get along great with traumatized people?
Well, she's very, she's known
Because
for her
she's big.
sympathy.
Yeah.
Sympathy, yes,
And her
but,
empathy.
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. I
All
tried
right,
to...
Clayton's house.
justify it,
This,
it didn't make
this
any sense.
chapter ends with a
Yeah.
Whew, finally. That chapter 2 is like the longest one, I swear.
When we say ends with a bang, non-explicit.
Yes.
Clayton's house. As Clayton was speeding off on the road, Rainbow Dash was holding her hoofs around his waist so as not to fall off the bike. As they were
that's how that works.
speeding, she then decided to break the silence. Anyone watching this, go ride on the back of a motorcycle at high speed and then have a conversation with the
Yeah.
driver. See how
Yeah,
that
also
works.
remember how small she is.
And she's in horse shape.
Yeah.
So what was all that yelling about at your cousin's place?
What?
She,
I can't hear you!
she asked him. Clayton replied,
Just family matters, nothing more.
yeah, the
love
TV
that
was
show.
turned up really
I
loud and
fucking
they were
love
showing
that show.
reruns.
Yeah.
of Family Matters.
What's Family Matters? Oh, let me tell you.
Steve Urkel is my second favorite character, next to you, of course, Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash is the best character on Family Matters.
Yeah.
They then arrived at his home as he stopped halfway in the driveway and turned off his chopper.
No, drive
got
full
all the way
into
up the
Come
driveway.
on.
Yeah, don't you? I mean, come on, dude. What if
Come on,
somebody
go
needs
through
to
the
pull up behind
drive-through
you?
like everybody else.
I mean, I guess I'm glad he didn't just drive up on the lawn and just jump off like a fucking child.
Yeah, or like Speed
Like it was
Racer.
in fucking GTA.
As they remember when Speed Racer leaps out of the Mach 5, you
Yeah.
know, that's what he would have done. As they got off the bike, Rainbow Dash flew next to his side as they stopped at the front door. Clayton turned to her. Oh man. All right, here's where it begins. We are at the top of the roller coaster. The rest of this chapter is just gonna rock it.
So,
Oh man.
Now, Rainbow Dash, I'm going to warn you now. that once you walk into this house, my family is going to love and tolerate the shit out of you.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Most reluctant bingo stamp ever. Rainbow Dash looked at Clayton with a serious look and nodded. As he nodded back, he pulled out his house key and opened the door.
After you, my dear.
He said, making her giggle a bit as she flew into the house. As she shut the door behind him, he saw his parents watching TV in the den. He smirked as he then began to speak.
Oh God, I forgot. This
Yeah.
this is how the chapter
Oh
ended.
no!
Mom,
Oh, I don't like this.
Dad?
Mom, Dad, I'm home. And I brought our future daughter-in-law home.
Oh no!
Christ.
Please
Didn't
don't
even
do this.
ask her.
Please
Also-
don't do this.
Also, do we want to get somebody to voice the father and the mother? We can
Your
get a
sisters and
twofer,
your
maybe?
brothers?
Yeah. Do we want to get people?
Sure.
It's
I
just
mean,
going
we've
to move
gotta-
so quick.
That's true.
Yeah, let's keep. I say we just keep going and like maybe later.
Okay.
He said with a sly grin across his face, making Rainbow Dash stick her tongue out at him. His father then paused the TV.
Oh God.
Hey, bud, welcome home. And what do you mean by you brought our food? He stopped talking as he stared wide-eyed at the flying cyan pony in the house.
Hun, what's wrong?
Clayton's mother said, looking worried at his father. Look behind you, his father said with a
Look
hint of joy
behind
in his
you.
voice.
Yeah.
His mother turned around and she
That
had
was
her
such
mouth
a
drop
cry.
at what she saw.
Me too, man.
Matt, were you referencing PT?
Yes.
Okay, I was too. I was just thinking when he said look behind you, I always think PT.
Yeah, I was referencing PT. Yes.
What in the world?
Was all she could say.
Mom, Dad, I'd like for you both to me Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash, these are my parents.
Clayton said to her. Rainbow Dash scratched the back of her head with her hoof as she chuckled nervously.
Hi, it's very nice to meet the both of you.
She
said sheepishly as Clayton's parents got up from their seats and did the one thing that she didn't expect. Hug her.
Real quick, Bob Lone in the YouTube chat said, I'm listening to this while doing some homework, and every so often there's a line that just wakes me up. We're going to get to a line here in a minute that's going to shake you out of your skin.
Yeah.
You might never sleep again.
That's going to wake you up for life.
This is like this line is the equivalent of having like a genie that follows you around and every 5 hours gives you a 5-hour energy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're going to get a kick in the ass.
His mother broke the hug, crying in joy.
Oh my God, honey, our prayers have been answered. We asked God for this.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash is here in our world. This is so wonderful. She petitioned the creator of the universe for Rainbow Dash.
They prayed for Rainbow Dash.
That's not the line we were talking about. I just love
Oh
the
my
idea.
fucking
Yeah.
God.
Oh, she said his father nodded in agreement with her. Yeah, I prayed for this too. As he
Yeah, this is real
his
good shit.
son, how in the world did this happen, bud? Damn, son. His father asked him. Clayton smiled at his parents' reactions to Rainbow Dash.
Melda Wiseau, this is going to wake you back up, so I don't know if you're still hearing this, but please stay.
Well,
At
you
least
guys,
to the end of the scene.
she is not the only one here. The whole main 6 are here as well.
He said with pride. His parents then looked at him puzzled.
Mom.
The whole main 6 are here. Where are they?
His mother asked him.
With my other brony family, of course.
Other broins.
He said, making his father stop hugging Rainbow Dash and look at him with a serious face.
This is so serious.
And I take it that Fluttershy is with your cousin? He said in a serious tone.
That happens.
This made Clayton's face turn from a smile to shock. He forgot that not only was Dylan in danger of his own mother, but Fluttershy was as well.
How did
Okay,
you,
I'm not
how
losing
did you
my
not
mind.
think that at all?
Because like that's what I was thinking the whole fucking time. I was like, why did you leave them there? Why didn't you take them with you?
No!
What is wrong with you guys?
Sorry, Tiny Starks is Mormonism. It's like Mormonism, but with ponies.
I completely forgot about no.
You got in another fight with her, and you didn't stop to think like, oh shit, Fluttershy shouldn't be here.
You dipshit.
Okay. Crap! I forgot all about Tracy.
Object permanence, man. He turned around and forgot she existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said as his father put his hand on his shoulder. Well, let's hope that Dylan knows how to use that windmill shuriken that you bought him for Christmas last year on her if she ever lays a single finger on Fluttershy.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
That's parenting.
Because, I mean, if Dylan gets hurt, like, who
Yeah.
gives a shit?
Yeah, who
But
gives
if
a fucking
Fluttershy-
shit about that guy?
There's nothing you can do. There's nothing we could do. It's all in Dylan's hands.
I'm only related to him.
Yeah, we won't save Dylan, but if Fluttershy's in danger, I hope he uses the windmill shuriken. He said
Actually,
to
this
him-
is Shriken.
Oh.
Shuriken. Yeah, he gets it right most of the time. That's a windmill shuriken. Yep.
Yeah.
He said to him, making his mother chuckle a bit. Yeah, hilarious.
That's very funny.
And I
Dylan
hope-
was abused every day.
Yeah, man, I sure do hope if that dog that you left with your cousin gets hurt, that he shoots his mom.
Yeah.
Clayton sighed and nodded at his father before walking past him and taking Rainbow Dash out of his mother's arms, making her pout like a kid. Oh, I wanted the Rainbow Dash.
Oh, fuck you.
I don't care about Dylan anymore.
Clayton and Rainbow Dash laughed at seeing that.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Christ almighty, I forgot.
Well, we're gonna go get some sleep. We'll see you 2 in the morning.
Rainbow Dash said to his parents happily, "Okay, you two, good night. And Clayton, be sure to wear protection if you two are going to be up all night,
my-
okay?"
no! Do not!
Dude,
Several
I-
people are typing is right.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong with you?
dude, the
You'll
fathers
never
in this
sleep
are like,
again.
they keep talking about the aunt, but the fathers are trying to kill their sons via cringe.
I
That's
feel
real
like
abuse.
I'm getting killed via cringe. It's me now. I'm always getting killed via cringe.
Death by cringe. No, he's
Literally
the worst
dies of
thing.
cringe.
The Geneva Convention bandit.
Fuck that pony puss, son.
This
God
is,
damn it!
this is concentrated cringe that is, I don't know, of a
Son,
level
I
much
would
higher
underst-
than anything that's ever been created before.
Son, I would understand if you wanted to fuck that horse the size of a medium to small dog.
Yeah.
No!
Rail the horse, my child.
No!
Hey,
Here's
son,
yeah.
son, you ever been to
chat
Paris?
here is
Have you
wild.
ever seen the Eiffel Tower? Just curious.
That dies from cringe.
Son.
This is me right now.
You can borrow my condoms. You've earned it.
Did you say borrow?
Well, yeah, you want to keep the same set.
You're
Mom,
It's the family set.
here's the thing: you pass condoms out because here's the thing: they wear in with age, like fine leather.
Yeah, it's like a cast iron pan. The more you use it, the better it gets. The non-stick
Jesus, I
surface.
didn't. I mean, that.
Sorry,
God!
eco-friendly, reusable.
Cotton condom.
We're trying to save the environment here, okay?
CKD, I'm sure the parents would
lose it.
want to watch.
They would watch and cheer them both on so well.
Oh, they both would, yeah.
Clayton, go. My
Yeah,
son.
you know, nothing. You know, I remember when my neighbors would hang the condoms out to dry on the weekend. So awkward to see that.
Oh! Oh, fuck.
Oh, right, I'm controlling.
John says, ew, it's going to be sticky. It's only sticky if you don't wash it.
No, don't. Why?
You have to make sure. Yeah. Thank you, Skylar. Son, I'm going to lock your door, and I will not let you out until you both come. Then I'll come in and clean up, son.
Yeah. So all right. So make sure you use protection while I call PETA.
Yeah.
Fuck sake.
His father said with a thumbs up, making the two it's such a dad thing to do too. Making the two blush
Sorry,
madly.
no,
close
it's
to-
not.
No, it's not.
I want to
It's
draw a
not.
line. My dad would never. would
No, no.
never say anything like that with a thumbs up.
Bob, not saying that, just the thumbs up itself.
I think my dad would more likely shoot himself.
No, Bob, I was just talking about the thumbs up. Dads love throwing the thumbs up.
Yeah, but
Okay.
this.
Okay, I thought you were besmirching dads everywhere.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
Okay.
Just imagine this whole scene, this whole how did we get here? Like if me, Connor, I said, hey, mom and dad, I've met a girl finally. I'd like to introduce her to you, and I bring out a cartoon horse. I don't think
Sorry, hold on.
anyone is making it out of that house alive.
Yeah, well, hold on. Let's just be really clear. Even if you brought home a human girl, and then your dad said, well, make sure to wear protection if you two are going to be up all night, wink. Like, I
give you
feel
a
like I
big-
would die.
I give you a big cheesy dad thumbs up.
Yeah, I would instantly die.
My dick would just shrivel off.
Like, any hope I had of
All the
getting
cum
laid.
would just evaporate from my balls.
Yeah. Scully says, I think I'd kill my dad. Yeah, if dad was trying to get him to not fuck, that makes sense.
Oh, fuck me.
No,
No.
Well, and don't worry though.
Okay.
The dad definitely killed the libido because they do not. They do
Give
not
her
stay up
the
all
good
night.
old
God, thanks,
lucky
Dad.
horseshoe, son.
Or you know what? Maybe we're the ones with the dirty minds here. Maybe he thought they were going to stay up all night playing football.
Why would
Wear
he say?
protection, you could hurt yourself.
Oh,
You're
I
right.
see.
Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, or hockey. You need pads for hockey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. His
Or hide the
father's-
pickle.
Yeah. His father said with a thumbs up, making the two blush madly as they closed the door. As soon as Clayton turned on his selling light, Rainbow Dash then got out of his arms and flew to his bed. And no, I'm not saying ceiling weird. It's always selling.
Yeah, it's selling. Whoa! Your room is so cool!
She said, looking at his
is this your
posters and
room? It's
TV
so
stand,
cool.
holding his PlayStation 3 on it. He smiled as he then walked into the bathroom to change into his pajamas. Excuse me, I gotta get my PJs on. As he was getting changed, Rainbow Dash looked at the wall next to the bathroom, just staring at the wall.
Yeah, me. That's me right now.
Yeah.
And so, hello, I've waited here for you.
Jesus Christ, CKD.
Oh, no.
And saw his Yamato katana. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
cursed.
perfect, CKD. That is perfect.
That is a cursed ass fucking meme.
I was gonna pin it, but Bob beat me.
Yeah.
Hey, Clayton?
Rainbow Dash asked him as he walked out of the bathroom in his room shirtless, making her blush wildly as she then brushed it off.
What is that thing?
Yeah, that is a great response.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Well, Rainbow Dash, that is my katana.
What's a katana?
What's a paladin?
What's a paladin?
Hold on. A blade that cuts things. Mostly our own kind.
Very
Own kind
Drax.
of
Very Drax there.
Yeah.
You definitely took a page from the Drax book with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this really is like Ultima 9 levels of dialogue right now. Your knowledge of the land shall be great.
Why do you carry it with you then? So I can use it to protect the people and ponies that I love the most.
Also, I should clarify the only thing I would change in that CKD is you are winning, son.
Yeah.
It's not a question. That's winning right there. Rainbow Dash didn't know what to say after hearing that. All she did was stare at his half-naked body and his Yamato sword and thought about him using it without a shirt.
I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about? Can you not? No, shut up.
Is this the kind of protection Dad wanted us to use? A katana?
I don't like that at all.
Defensive?
No. Clayton then walked over to the bed and placed his communist sunglasses on the nightstand next to him. As he, you got your day stand and your nightstand. JoJo.
So that works.
As he then got under the covers, Rainbow Dash got in under the covers with him. He looked at her into her big red eyes. Her eyes are purple.
Look me into my eyes, bitch.
Her eyes are violet. They're not red. They're not red. I just want to make that very clear.
Yeah.
Unless she's like on cocaine or something.
Wrong with you, Rainbow Dash?
And smiled at her as he then sealed his arm around her. Sealed forever.
Sealed forever.
And pulled her close to him,
Oh.
making her blush more.
Okay.
Not something I wanted to think about.
Yeah.
Good night, Rainbow Dash.
He whispered to her sweetly.
Good night, Clayton.
She whispered back to him as she rested her head on his shoulder and held onto his right arm.
Wow. That was
Wow.
dies of cringe.
Government HQ. God, this is the last scene, right?
Yeah, this is the- no,
If
this
you
is
look
like
at
the
the
last
notes
chapter.
are right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it ends right here.
Government HQ, 6 a.m. Meanwhile, inside the building downstairs in the basement, 3 men
The
were
building.
standing next to a large metal ring in the wall. One of the men spoke.
Oh.
I like how the way that's worded sounds like there's a building downstairs in the basement.
Oh,
And
yeah,
these
They
are
just
you're
have
right.
a building down there.
Yeah. In our
Meanwhile,
basement, we have another
downstairs in
building.
the basement. Yeah, they have an entire other building down there.
Yeah,
Looks
and
like
these are
we
the
Oh, wait, no, this
Yeah.
is the 3.
the villains. Yeah,
Yeah, these are the villains, but we also have them down on the dock as blanks. So
yeah, because I think when we were first reading through it,
yeah, we didn't
I
know.
had no idea.
we had no idea who the hell they were because it was vague.
So fucking
So-
big, yeah.
Whatever, it's right at the end, so we'll just finish it off. One of the men spoke. I'm pretty sure this one's vanished.
Yeah.
Shall I start the machine for him to arrive, Black Haze? The other man, who had on a
Furby.
white long sleeve shirt, black
I
work
don't give a
business
fucking
pants,
shit what he's wearing.
work business salaryman professional pants,
Uh-huh.
Shut
Mhm.
the fuck
That
up.
he got
Long
from Men's
white
Warehouse.
Like I give a fuck.
and a mustache known as Black Haze.
Why is
What?
this mustache known as Black Haze?
I
I was-
want a mustache so good it has its own name.
Way.
Yeah.
Its own sobriquet, yes.
And like
Whew.
it was getting referred to. Like this mustache controls this guy.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Bob, and my mustache's name is John.
Yeah. We've been taken over by aliens. They control your brain and they look like mustaches.
Why don't
Gently
you marry
nodded at him.
mustaches then?
Yeah.
You know?
Gently nodded at him to do so.
Yes, vanish, if you may please.
Vanish smiled
man.
darkly as he Vanish darkly. Vanish smiled darkly as he then flipped the switch, causing the metal ring to open and show a blue and black energy aurora inside. Once it was open, the metal ring then shot out a strange creature onto the ground. As it rose up to look around to see its surroundings. The
It
third
is.
man who was it is surroundings, to be fair. The third man, who was wearing an all black suit and had black spiky hair, walked up to the creature and smiled at it.
I think this was supposed to be Matt.
Yeah, Matt
Yeah,
Knowles will give us this.
Welcome,
Oh, am I
Lord
the third
Discord.
guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Spot it. Welcome, Lord Discord.
Oh shit,
What
Discord.
the fuck? Oh my god, we're using that program right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Chapter yes, we have summoned you to defeat Skype once and for all. Chapter in notes. Well, that is not good.
I think that sentence will stand the test of time.
Yeah, okay. All right, can we don't even need to read anymore. I think we're done.
But I
Yeah.
definitely agree with this next one though. Hope you stick around next time to see what happens. Please join the next
yeah.
stream. Letters.
we didn't have that many voices this time, but there'll be more, trust me, because
Yeah,
they
it
start
gets-
introducing a lot of one-off characters.
Yeah,
And we
especially-
also wanted to use this as an opportunity to kind of test out the format. And I'm also really, really glad that you guys actually showed up.
Yeah,
That was
that
my
was a lot of
chief
fun.
concern, that because we didn't have as many people see the announcement, that we wouldn't have.
Yeah.
And I hope
Yeah.
people didn't mind the at the beginning. It did do a stream notification.
I'll make sure.
thing.
I'll make sure. it don't-
We'll try
I
to
don't
make sure
continue.
that works out the way we're supposed
Yeah.
to. But
Yeah, but like I think things went pretty smooth, and I'll definitely,
So
we'll
too,
definitely, like I said, see more characters. So if you're like, damn, I really wanted to voice someone, show up next time. There'll be
Yeah.
more.
Yeah,
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 absolutely.
We'll have more. Yeah.
And if you can't show up next time, every other Sunday. So that means today's the 5th for me. I don't know about for other people's time zones. Today's the 5th for me. The 19th is the next one.
Right.
Hey, isn't everyone in high school at 5 p.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I guess, yeah, John is, oh man. John,
damn,
it's
John.
6 a.m. for you. Jeez.
Thanks for
Sorry.
showing up, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry you're
really
up so
appreciate
late.
it.
We appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we done? We're wrapping up. We're saying all the wrapping up
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Well, I think we're done.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
All right.